Start recording right now. Hello. We just got a notification that it stopped recording, so we just started a second recording. It said we were out of disk space, so we deleted a ton of old stuff. We'll make sure in the future to have all that you get rid of. A brief recap of the last 5 minutes in case it stopped recording at some point that we didn't realize. Just same thing that's been going on. You're learning from Protean. You asked him about how much you can trust the other members. He said that Flyby is an idiot, who is the fly man you found.
So don't tell him nothing.
Yes, and you told him that you saw him drop a rocket launcher and gave him the address of Miss Ditko, the apartment building you live in, and she's your landlady. She fought with the rocket launcher you left because that's my tenant's belongings. You're her only tenant. But unfortunately, Theo, one of the bots, did get it back. And he was about to tell you about Marrow.
Well, since I helped you get that back, can I can I have some money?
Yeah. Do you need money?
Like if
He
like
opens his
$500
wallet
bucks.
and throws all of it. He does give you $542. Just plops in your lap. Let me know if you need more.
Thank you. Holy shit. 500 and what?
$42.
$582 in total is what I have left.
Let's go. Valor. So Primate, like me, doesn't care about anything besides that. He's a smart fellow.
Fort Smella.
Flyby, dumbass, don't do him.
Fort Smella.
Valor and Marrow, I don't know. Marrow is a heavy hitter. He's strong. He's a mandate by the government to be on there. He's not one of their people to our knowledge, but he's a strong fucker. Valor, she's ambitious. She's our social media person, to put it gently. I have no idea about her either. She's a nice lady. I like her a lot. We're very close. Her loyalty is an unknown factor. I can get Primate to come down here and aid me in my research. I trust him heavily.
I would also. This is asking for a lot, and I understand that. If there's any way to improve, Nick's dexterity, I guess. Please do not take this as offense, Nick, but he misses a lot. The button.
From my knowledge that he's parasitic, I would assume that would get better with the longer time he's hosted with your body. But truthfully, I have no knowledge at all about that.
That's okay. I just thought no, that's not how his powers work. Never mind.
After, I might be able to reverse engineer some shots that could increase your fluidity together after we've done research upon your body. But yeah, these ones are going to take the same amount of time. If you want to come back here 9 p.m. tonight, I'll have Primate down here. You got something you can do for half a day? You can chill here if you want, but I'll be down here working. I won't be up there. I feel very productive.
I want to do. I want to. Is there any transport I can? Uber is a thing.
No. You got a cell phone?
No.
Oh.
I can go buy one. That's probably smart.
Well, Theo. And Theo goes over and gets in the elevator, gets up in it, goes up. I'll have him bring you down. One, you can just use all my stuff. All my funds are connected to it. I do manage them. I'll be buying no freaky videos. But you can buy an Uber if you want.
I don't eat all the time. I'm not like that. I would buy a shit ton of food before I ever watched. Hookers exist.
Okay.
He's also a child saying that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Protein has no issue with sex. That's the reason he's reacting like that. Okay. No hablo inglés. Ubers and food is what I want on that card. Yeah. He comes down with a very brick heavy phone. This doubles as a taser.
The Tank 3.
this brick he hands you, you have to shove it down in your jean pocket.
Okay. Thank you. I'll go find something to do.
Keep yourself occupied. Keep yourself out of trouble. Have those Russian guys been an issue for you?
Not since then, but I assume if they saw me again, they would have some questions.
Well, As long as you stay safe, I don't think there's any issue
I don't find them
investigating them.
threatening at this point.
Then yeah,
The only
don't
thing
get
is
captured on camera is my only stipulation, because then people might know about you. But outside of that,
they did take a friend of mine. Well, what I now know is they took a friend of mine. Um, but I searched her up on your computer, and it seems like there's nothing about her anywhere.
oh,
Maybe
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about
I'll
that.
have to ask somebody about that.
Yeah.
All right, I appreciate all your help. What time do you want me back?
8 or 9 p.m. Yeah,
Okay,
because it's early morning now, 8 or 9 a.m. So 12 hours for these tests.
cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's just gonna go up the elevator then and leave.
He sits there and like flexes his jaw. Delete all the footage of him here. Don't want that out there. And one of the ones like nods and goes over, and then we cut to him watching a camera of your long limb pushing the wall, missing the bun. Delete. Ooh, driving off. Yeah, you step outside. You kind of walk down to the front of the. Yeah, now that you're outside the mansion, you have a phone. You can put you. Do you want to put in the contacts of Russell and Tammy in there?
Yes.
Yeah. You have you can add that to your inventory and put in parentheses taser. You can do that. You see that there is a bank account hooked up. You download the Uber app. Or Superior Travel. I don't know. You call a speedster that you can get on
Yeah.
their back or some shit.
Fast track.
What it would probably fast track. Inspiration. Mr. Ashton, you gain a point of inspiration.
Fast track is somebody though. Who is it?
A superhero named Fast Track?
Yeah. Is that the character from Dispatch, the speedster?
No. Mina Dahan is a Star Lab scientist, so a Flash family member.
Oh,
No, he's a
what was his name? He has a good one.
Chase is his real name, which is funny. I'll look up Chase Dispatch and it'll give his superhero name.
It's really good.
Make sure you add your point of inspiration because Fast Track is really good.
Inspo.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little inspiration. Ain't nothing wrong with and then the Star Blazer. Nope, Track Star. That's why you
Track
fast
Star.
track. Star Blazer is when you
Yeah.
get stupid. Yeah, you kind of walk down, you push a button, and the gates open. You sit on the side. I'll say fast track the app. It just brings up like a pod, and there's a speedster in it. And that speedster running is what charges the pod to move quickly. And there's like designated lanes for them.
Like those in Jurassic World, the orbs.
Yes, but there's a motherfucker in the middle of that running, and he doesn't have to focus on driving because the computer does that. He just has to run, or they or she. Whoa, fucking Mina Dawn looks cool as hell. She looks like Black Flash, but not evil.
Can I see?
Yeah.
She does look cool.
She does look cool, and we are stuck again. The issue is that's just too close to the edge, and we have not moved it farther this way. I'll do all this. No, it's fine. We are permanently fixing the issue now. Not permanently, we are fixing it. We apologize. Hopefully this is incredibly entertaining. And Ashton just did a very smart thing and fixed it. But I have to add a camera back first.
Dude, that's crazy. It fits perfectly.
It's right there. Yeah, you guys can see it. It's lodged in that bitch. Cool. And it's probably a good thing, actually, that it shuts off when there's a tiny jostle in case it could get hurt. So thank you, OBS Spot, our very cool camera. Let me make this miniature.
It's just so surprising how not expensive it was.
Yeah, it is good quality. Okay.
Not
Yeah.
sponsored.
You know, not at all.
We have one viewer. Right? It doesn't matter.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of one viewer. I don't know who this character is I have that sings every statement they believe in. What would you like to do now that you're on the street?
I think he's gonna go to his old haunts wherever he went to get jobs from the Russian mob, and he's gonna kind of stalk them out.
Cool. Can you give me a stealth and investigation check as you begin that?
Finally, a roll that I'm gonna be good at, but I still fail. That's gonna be a 12 off of a 5.
So that's your first stealth check. Now give me an investigation one.
2.
So yeah, you get on the side of the street. You splinter into that thin, twice the height of you version with your long limbs that you can use to move like a Wendigo, and you kind of reference the Spider-Man shot of him on the flag where he is up against it and like wrapped around it as you land on a big iron rusty bar. And you look around, you don't see anything. It seems like this area you're at the outside of like an abandoned apartment building in downtown Caldera. No movement on the street. Give me a history check, please, with advantage.
Thank you.
No problem.
A 9.
A 9, even on a 9, there should be movement here now. It seems like this area has been abandoned for one reason or another.
Okay, I'm gonna go to my old apartment building.
Do you want to put that over there if you're done with anything?
Not yet.
Oh, I saw. I didn't realize that was open. So your old apartment building.
Hello, everybody. My name is
Hello,
Mark.
Your old apartment building.
Somebody said that in chat.
I wondered what the correlation was. You go to your old apartment building. The one with Miss Ditko.
Yeah.
You look on the inside of the wall where you busted out the entire side of your wall.
Well, I'm coming in through the front door.
I know, but you just see that, and there's like a crime tape put over the entire entrance, like 20 strands of it on top of each other, and that's like blowing in the wind. You just come around the front door.
Yeah.
Miss Ditko is typing behind the front desk on a very thick, heavy old computer, and she doesn't look up to see you.
I'm just gonna walk up and plop $100 on the table.
Oh! I've been Dom. I've been stapling up missing person posters for the past couple of days. How can I
I won't be around much anymore. I thought I'd give you something. I don't have much. I just.
Is everything okay? And she comes from behind the counter.
Everything is fine. I found a new opportunity, and I'm going to pursue it.
Can I get a deception check for everything is fine, specifically? Iron Lung was very good. It's very cool to see how many YouTuber movies are doing incredibly right now.
That is going to be a 7.
7. You shouldn't have to stay at a shelter or anything.
I'm not. I gained an apprenticeship. I'm learning how to somebody's very good at working with people, and I'm learning from him.
That's good. That's good then. Yeah, if that's all, then I'm fine with that. Not that it matters, of course. Did you leave anything in your room that you needed?
No, I know I didn't pay rent all the time, so you can take all of it. It's all yours. You had the right to evict me years ago.
I'd want to refuse, but that would help with the payments. Thank you, Dom.
You don't. Thank you. If you ever need to contact me, and he's gonna give her his phone number.
Yeah. Are you making a list of your contacts?
I did. Yeah.
Awesome.
Let me add to it.
Yeah.
What's that one lady's name?
Miss Ditko.
Miss Ditko.
And then Tammy and Russell? Where'd Russell go? I know it's Russell. Oh, he's right there. And then Miss Ditko.
Tammy.
You also have a Theo AI assistant. AI in the fantastical use of the term where it's a fun little Jarvis-like guy.
Not the bad one,
Yes.
like it is always now.
An AI person. Detroit Become Human. That he's like a direct line to Protean that you have access to if you'd like. Cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
No,
typing
no, you're
something.
completely fine. Well, would you at least like to get breakfast, maybe?
Oh well, um, I don't have time. I'm sorry.
No,
I
you're
really I have to
fine.
go.
Thank you for giving me your phone number. I'll talk to you in the future.
Thank you. I'll go now.
Stay safe, Dom.
He's gonna walk out.
Yeah, you like get on the street, look around, make a perception check as you exit back onto the street.
Perception. That is going to be a 14. Dude, 14s, 15s, and freaking 18s is all I get. Except for those 5s that I keep getting.
So, on a 14, you're on the street. Fine, you're looking around, kind of nervous. You look up, not nervous, just unsettled. You look up at the apartment building and you see a humanoid figure jump through that crime scene tape and pierce through it and land in your old room. Right at that time, Miss Ditko is coming out the front door. You like almost go back in, but Miss Ditko, or instinctively might want to, but Miss Ditko comes out the front door and locks it. Oh, I'm gonna just close up the building for the day. Uh, really, no need not to. I'll probably sell it in the next month and find an apartment building. Maybe I'll have you over once or an apartment to live into. I mean, maybe I'll have you over once. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great. You have a good one,
Yeah,
Mr. Coat, and
yeah.
he's gonna just walk past her and try and like hide himself as he like will try and climb the building to see
Yeah,
what just went in there.
Um, do you want to do a stealth check as
Yeah.
you're approaching?
Natural 20.
That's one. Yeah, you. Um, instead of piercing the stones, very focused in. He doesn't realize it, but Nick is worried for the safety of Mystico. And instead of stabbing loudly, your fingers like turn to putty and stick
To the walls.
to the wall, and you peer up, and yeah, there's just a Figo,
A Figo.
a figure. That's the craziest speech developmental whatever I've ever done. Oh my! There's a Figo.
You know how Batman
Over
exists?
there, yeah.
Figo is Dominic's Batmite.
I don't even want to visualize fourth dimension imp for
Dominic.
for Dominic. You pierce in. There's just a guy in like tactical gear. Looks like maybe a sniper assassin. He has a big ass sniper on his back. He's like ransacking your room, opening your drawers and stuff, looking around. He kind of turns, and as you duck down, he has a plated mask. If I had to make a
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke is a good idea. I was picturizing.
Deadshot.
A little bit. I was picturing the new techie Daredevil mask from a new comic that I don't know what to Google to get it. But oh wait, no, it's what's the Ultimate Universe, I believe, has a bullseye that's very a technological
Oh yeah.
a bullseye, which if you don't know bullseye, you know the Daredevil antagonist, that's a lot more technical. So yeah, a Deathstroke with tech in terms of the mask. And yeah, the rest of his armor, he just had like a heavy black jacket on, and like he turns and you see a heavy vest, and he has a sniper on his back, and he's just his eyes emit just like a gentle red light, however, from the tech, and you hear like a whirring as he moves his head of like a mechanical hum. You see his hands have like tech that goes on the hands of them too, and he uses it to like lift up a dresser and shove it and continue looking. But yeah, you can.
I'm gonna make a history check to see if I recognize this
Cool.
guy. I'm assuming by the way you're describing him, I'm not going to, but
Maybe.
9.
A 9. There are New Cadera, like Gotham. Its past 2 or 3 years have been pretty peaceful, but it has superheroes, it has villains. You feel like you've heard of a guy similar to this before that's just a villain that operates in the city, but you do not recognize him. No. And yeah, his hands, like he activates his technology and like magnifies it to a dresser and lifts it and moves the whole dresser out the way before letting go boom, of it, and the dresser slides and hits against the wall. And then he goes into a back room where your bedroom is. And
Okay.
Nick kind of you like land like Spider-Man but with flesh stretched out, and some siphon yourself back into him. What are we doing?
Dom is going to very quickly close the door and then push the dresser in front of the door.
Yeah, you just like there's a scene of you approaching like stealthily, like something's gonna happen, and the guy's looking around in the room, and the music swells, and you tunk.
And then I'm going to try and slip under the door if you think that would be possible with my powers.
I'll say you roll and add your agility modifier to lower yourself to that tiny extent.
Would you call this acrobatics?
Sure.
And for the sense of this character,
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, you're able to get you like liquefy yourself, and right as you drop, a bullet passes through right where your head was at. It drops, and you hear a modulated "What the hell?" And then firing down to your lower position. His bullets explode through the dresser, being able to pass through the door, both sides of the dresser, and then hit the wall. It seems like he has some advanced weaponry. Do you continue sliding under now that it seems like he might see where you are?
I'm going to back up a little bit and just have this is so gross. A mouth come through the door so I can speak.
What the fuck?
Who are you?
No one of importance. Who are you?
I have a direct line to Protean.
Do you want to make an intimidation check?
Sure.
With advantage?
Sure.
Name dropping a leaguer of the advantage.
4.
Advantage.
Oh, yeah.
You have been bad about forgetting advantage.
It's bad. It's bad. 12. You could just be like, okay.
I don't have any issues with the champions of Caldera. I'm investigating something.
And that is?
Missing kid.
Which one?
Last known address here.
Dominic Novikov. Both parents dead. Went missing 36 hours ago.
Around, yeah.
I know that was him.
No, fuck. You hear footsteps and you don't see it because your mouth's under, but you hear footsteps and the door busts open and you see him lowering his leg, pointing his gun at the fleshy mass on the ground. What the fuck are you?
I'm gonna form myself back up. That was really hard to do. I am Dominic Novikov. It's nice to meet you. That's fair. Why are you here?
He fires his sniper at your
damn
chest.
He's been really trusting of people, and it didn't work this time.
You take 11 points of piercing damage as your gut tries to take the bullet, but as the bullet pushes and your gut like balloons outwards, eventually it pops and your blood plasters the room as that bullet then goes through that and pierces through the concrete wall. And you look at his guns, and his sniper and his pistol are like matching his tech black and red, and they seem advanced. He has a sniper in his right hand, and he has his pistol in his left, and he begins firing at you with both in each hand. What would you like to do?
I am going to subtract the damage I just took by my proficiency bonus with human adrenaline.
Awesome.
So that's -2 from that. I gain 2 health back. Helps a little bit.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of that. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of 2 health. I don't know why I'm doing that.
And then he is going to attempt to just like climb out of the hole in the wall right next to him. Just dive as quick as he can.
Yeah, you drop, and yeah, your form kind of drops as the liquid plops off, and you kind of throw yourself. Give me an acrobatics check as
What
he's
I'm
firing after
specifically
you.
trying to do is grab like the top of the hole so I can climb up to the roof of the building.
Cool. Yeah, acrobatics. Yeah, grab and like splatter yourself against the wall and slide up.
That is going to be +7. Total of 23.
Yeah, you dodge some of the gunfire and you hear like a holstering sound and then like a mechanical, like something latches right next to you as you slide and you slam, yeah, against the wall and you're like a fleshy, leaking bloody mass. You like to go up?
Yep.
Yeah, you kind of cling like an infection to the fire escape as you slide up it, and then halfway through, while you're doing that, you start becoming more and more human as like your skin compounds into each other. It goes from fleshy like sliding to grabbing and pulling. Um, can I get another acrobatics check as you hear 2 gunshots, and as you're climbing, one hits above you and you hear another hit below you, and the fire escape begins to fall off the wall.
Natural 1, but I'm going to use resourceful and to use an inspiration, not the inspiration you gave me, resourceful.
The human ability, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Reroll that boy.
That is going to be a +7, 20, unnatural.
So what would you like to do? Would you like to jump from the falling fire escape to continue climbing, or would you like to jump from the fire escape to try to do something else? You can do whatever you'd like.
Can I direct the fire escape while it's falling to hit the guy? Can I like be holding onto it and push it?
Because you succeeded on this check, you can now make an athletics check to do that if you would like. Holy shit. Hey buddy, I think you lost this.
I'm going to use my inspiration
Okay.
because this is cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, so that's 4, and then
Plus strength, plus proficiency if you have proficiency.
I do not. 0.
So you kind of turn and using your body's momentum, throw it, and he's hanging out with one hand. He's firing a sniper hip fire with one hand. As it goes through him, he like adjusts and shoots the middle of the fire escape, blasting it into 2. One of them like hits the building next to it and tears up the windows and busts him out as you hear screaming. And the other one hits the wall and falls as he ducks and just falls and hits the ground. You look down, each one smashed a car. And he looks back up and he begins to point towards you. And you're like mid-air, about to like fall. You can like try to make skin flaps and fly away. You can go to another building. You can go back on top of that building and continue climbing. You can go at him. You're just mid-air. You turned and threw it and now you're in the air.
I'm trying to escape now. I'm trying to get to the top of the building onto the roof so he can't fire at me from the hole in the wall. Acrobatics.
So acrobatics, yes, please.
Oh my god, I'm rolling awful. 11.
You stick 2 hands, and as he fires, you slam against the wall, and he misses a shot and like hits a water tower as it begins firing water out, which kind of helps obscure your body. We get a first-person POV as you begin climbing, as that cold water hits you, of your heat signature being difficult to spot. As he goes, shit, and he stops hanging off with one hand and like latches his knee on the exposed wall and like puts his gun into like a more carbine mode and just starts firing at you as you continue climbing. Can I get one last acrobatics check as you begin going to the roof?
That is going to be a 24.
Yeah, you successfully land on top of the roof and you hear the gunfire stop. And the only sound is the car alarms going off, people screaming, and the water flowing from the building next to you as you're on the roof. Who the hell was that?
I don't know. We need to get out of here.
Did I use that right? Did I do that right?
Oh, yeah. Good job.
Let's go. What do you like to do?
We are going to start running. Probably, I'm going to go to that hotel that I met Tammy in.
You jump, and after you're like 4 buildings away, you turn back and you hear an explosion. You don't see any fire effects because you're on such tall buildings, but you just see that building begin to collapse. And
the one that we were just in.
Yes, as smoke shoots up, and yeah, you hear a ton of screams.
She's gonna get so much insurance money. Holy shit!
Should we go there? He could still be there, though.
She already left. There's no one else who stays there. There's nothing we can do. We need to heal.
Okay. And you run off. Do you have any healing abilities?
No,
Would you like to make a stealth check whilst you short rest, or would you like to just go straight to the hotel?
I'm going straight to the hotel.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you continue running, and then you land. I like to picture you landing all extended, and as you land, your feet like stepping in concrete. Your feet land heavily, and your body extends back to slam back into you. Um, let's go.
And then I'm gonna walk into the hotel. Hey,
Hi, honey.
um, I was wondering if I paid a little bit extra, could I not be on the booking records?
Oh yeah, that's easy.
Yeah. How much?
$40 for a night. I'll charge 45 for that. That ain't nothing. I don't care about my job here. How you been, Nick? Or Dom?
It's been all right. Either's fine. Um, uh, it's good. I not feeling so well, so I need to rest a little bit.
No issue. We got a vending machine if you want anything to eat, but yeah, $45. You slam it on the table, she takes it. We get some business, but not much. It won't be an issue. Yeah. Stay safe.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem.
And he is going to just start walking, probably not able to control as much of the transformations to happen.
Yeah.
Kind of twitching down the hallway. She probably assumes he's a tweaker. I don't know.
Well, the same hotel from earlier, right? So
Yeah.
this is Tammy.
Yeah.
So you texted her last night that you're in a spacious apartment, then you come in. I need a room. She probably assumes you pissed off with whatever billionaire you were staying with or something.
True.
But yeah, you open get inside your room. You look down your phone. Your phone's at 100% still. It seems like he didn't give you a charger, so it lasts a long ass time. And yeah, you have access to a room now. You can like draw the shades and put something in front of the door if you'd like.
I'm not gonna put anything in front of the door. But yeah, I'll close the shades and then I'll take a short rest.
Cool. Yeah, short rest. So roll one of your hit die.
I apologize. I apparently did not write it for this character sheet. It's 1d8.
I believe it's 1d8, right? Yeah. For bonded. Yes. So yeah, roll one of them boys.
Total.
Yes. Or yeah, you can use 2d8 if you'd like.
I'm going to use.
You have access to your hit die as per D&D 5e standards.
4 plus 1, so 5 health.
Quick maths.
And then I'll use the other one. Screw it. Good thing I did. I only wasted 1 health. So.
Amazing.
Yeah. Cool. I'm done.
Should we Google that guy?
Probably. Yeah. He's gonna. Just
After you wake up from your nap, yeah, you like. What do you do?
Guy with. I've heard of. You said before I heard of him as a supervillain, right?
You've heard of a similar type, a sniper that uses like technology operating a New Caldera.
New Caldera, scary hitman.
A couple results come up. Can I get an investigation check using your intelligence modifier, please?
I click on the images tab. Can I have advantage?
Yeah. Good application of real world shit.
That's so funny to ask for, though. I hit the images tab. That's gonna be. Oh, it's +0 because it's an investigation. 18.
Yeah, I just love how playing in different realms can change everything so much. One of my favorite examples is like if you're playing D&D and you're like driving a carriage, it's almost expected that carriage is going to get fucked up. If you're playing like a one shot and it's being escorted. Yeah. If you're playing like a game where you guys are playing normal human people and your car crashes, that's a lot more disastrous, but it's basically the exact same thing. Yeah. It's just interesting and cool.
And it's the same as if like I was trying to read a piece of paper in a room and it was dark and I was like, can I turn on the lamp? Do I get advantage?
Yeah, fuck yeah. D&D, that'd be like the light spell, but you're in a modern infrastructure. Turn the damn light. Yeah, you look at the images tab. You know those like edited shots of Batman to make him look really scary, where he's just eyes and like darkness. You see mostly that. Like red emanations from shadows, and you seem like it's like there's a Reddit article with like all of them, and most of them are like screenshots from CCTV. Some of them seem like cosplayers trying to like mimic him. It seems like this guy doesn't have an official name, but he's been dubbed by social media as Ironsight, and some people hate the name because he doesn't have iron sights. He has like clearly a very big scope and stuff. Um, but that was a name that was used early on and it stuck. Um,
I mean, iron can be associated with steadiness. I see it, and it's gun related.
yeah, and it seems like he uses mostly a sniper and then like a big deagle type pistol. And what you now realize you heard earlier, you heard a connection, magnetic explosives that he can throw and they attach and explode.
On this phone, do I see that black browser tab as well?
This phone does not have it.
Cool.
And you see you're going over. There's a one power scaling thing for him, and there's like someone comments gifts being like, well, he's not. You see people that act like Ironsight is only good with firearms are dumb as hell. He has clearly shown that he is good at a ton of other shit. And you click the two links. The first one is him falling from a building and landing on a car, punching in the window and throwing a guy out, and then getting in the car. And then another one is him just fighting a dark-skinned woman with a long braided hair who's using like a scrimma sticks in a purple trench coat that's fighting him, and he is doing the working on her. And she's able to fight back pretty good, but overall, they seem pretty matched. And then he's able to throw a smoke bomb, and dissuade her, and he escapes from her.
Dominic, not thinking about it and not thinking of probably whose account he is on right now, is going to reply to that guy saying he's only good with guns. Well, I don't really think he's good with guns either. He only hit me once, is going to be the full reply.
Immediate response, LARPer.
And is it, when I send the comment, is it through Protean's account? Or is it or do I type it out and then it says make an account?
This isn't exactly Reddit, it's just a social media. I'll say you can post that anonymous. You don't have an account, so just post it anonymous.
The aftermath of that one thing happened.
This guy seems scary. Why the hell is he looking after you?
Iron sight Russian connection in the search bar.
Make an additional investigation check.
10.
You Google it, and there's speculation due to Ironsight being a New Caldera operative. For the most part, you see stories about him being in other neighboring countries or counties. Canada, Mexico. But outside of just theories that he is a hitman for them because there's a Russian mob operating out of New Caldera and there's a hitman out of New Caldera, that there doesn't seem to be a strong connection there.
I don't know, Nick. We're just gonna have to figure it out. What time is it?
Yeah, so you would have taken just an hour. So 11 a.m.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna call Protean.
Okay, boom. It's not a normal phone call. It's like kind of a video call that seems like this specific Protean phone is a boom, and he answers. He like affixes you to a wall. Yeah, what's up?
This isn't anything you have to worry about. I'm just keeping you updated. Iron Sights was in my apartment.
Who the hell's Ironsight?
Hitman of some kind. He threw bombs at me and shot me. I'm fine. I got away.
Okay.
I just thought I'd let you know.
I'll do a deep dive on him if you want. He said his name's Ironsight.
Yeah, it's kind of a shitty name.
Did he tell you his name?
No, I looked him up after I figured out who he is.
He was at your old apartment?
Yeah, he just blew up the whole building.
Oh.
Or at least I think maybe somebody else did.
Then eventually, probably within the hour, the champions of Caldera will get that coming in. A whole apartment building going down. I'm surprised I haven't heard about it yet. So I can investigate that in an official capacity. So I don't even have to hide or nothing. So I will be able to give you info on that soon. But officially right now, I don't even know who the hell that guy is.
Yeah, he seems... he's New Caldera specific, it seems.
We got a lot of hitmen around here, especially more and more in recent years with a lot of the government tech getting out on the streets from heists and stuff. And now with the drugs, it's been sketchy past half decade.
Yeah, have you heard any reports about anything with the Russian mob? Well,
Not recently, no. But I've been having my Theos on it, and nothing new, no.
all right. That's all I had to report.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He's then gonna get up and walk out into the lobby and walk up to Tammy. Do you uh, are you up to date? Not like that. Not like that. I mean up to date with like the city knowledge. I realized instantly how awful that
No,
sounded.
you're fine. I'm a little bit of a New Caldera fan. I lived out in the woods, outside the city, and when I was younger, and I think it's pretty cool living in a place with such a well documented history. So I'm a decent fan of it. Yeah.
It'd be really funny if this was Russell's daughter somehow. It's the same fucking family. Don't write shit down after I say that.
We have already established that Russell used to live outside the city, but now lives in the city. So you know what?
That's the instant thought I had. That's fucking insane.
Very good writing, Mr. Gearhart.
It's you. You did both.
It was your idea.
I connected it.
Exactly, which is the important part.
Die. What did you say your last name was? Fuck you, Zachary.
I have to Google my last name 1 second. Claremont, Tammy Claremont, and you do know that even though we did not see that, that is the surname that Russell provided earlier.
Are you related to a Russell?
Yeah, I'm a small man.
He drove me. I have his contact information.
Oh, that's cool.
I met him. Yeah. Have you heard anything with the Russian mob?
Not much. I know there's a lot of rumors that what went down at the docks with the big explosions was caused by them, but outside of that,
yeah, I was there. It was bad.
oh.
Anyway,
I do hear that just the police are all over that place, and that like some big wigs flew in to look at it, which is scary.
Yeah.
But outside of that,
I get you. Yeah, that's about it. If you hear anything else of that genre, if you could let me know, that'd be great.
Sure.
And this is him probably trying to seem cool now. You never saw me, and he's gonna slip $30 to her.
Yes, sir. She doesn't need convinced. That's $30. Stay safe.
And then he's gonna walk out.
Where would you like to do? Where would you like to go?
I really don't know. What do you think? He's gonna make a history check. What would be the best leads to getting to the Russian mob, or getting to Mikhail specifically?
Give me a history check. Yeah.
That is 8.
8. Just what you did earlier didn't immediately provide results to then, but doing it again, looking for places that you used to meet up and waiting that maybe hopefully for some reason that one was abandoned, but there's no reason to think other stakeout places wouldn't.
Have I ever been to his house?
I don't think so, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But if you, that on an 8 for history for specifically that's what you would get provided with the idea that maybe you'd want to wait at another place. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make a separate history check to remember a place that we have been to before.
Cool.
8.
8. A place that you and Mikhail have been to before.
The burger place.
Well, Smash and Dash. You had never been to Smash and Dash. Smash and Dash.
You're saying it the way he says it.
Smash and Dash. Smash it, yeah. So, you had never been to that place with him before, but you do know that the Russians met up at a burger place often, and if he kind of brought you to that place before because he gave you an offer. He said, "Join us and start ignoring the van and its implications," or what happened. So the smash and dash might have been like him trying to show you what bringing you deeper into the fold could provide, because he fed you during that. So smash and dash might be the place to go.
Okay, I'll go there.
So yeah, you
I'm
head off in
hungry
that
anyway,
direction.
probably.
Probably yeah. Cut to you eating out of a trash can. Can I get a perception check from you?
That is 10.
So, I understand that this is a communal feeding port, and it's for anybody to come eat at. Is it related to the superhero archetype known as speedsters? Because it's fast food.
Yeah, it's from what I know. Back in the '60s, there was a lot
Michael
more.
Keaton, the founder.
There was a lot more speed-based powers due to the rise of electricity, and due to how fast they were, a lot of people wanted to use them as advertising material of like their trains or their electricity company or their how fast their food comes out.
Yes, of course.
I think that's good reasoning.
Do the foods give superpowers?
And I think that's also a good reasoning for why
that.
speedsters didn't always exist, because it's kind of broken for them to be in like the 1600s.
Oh, yeah. Fucking. And I like the idea of superheroes like compounding over time.
Mm-hmm.
So like a speedster back then might have been a gunslinger that can shoot really
They're
fast.
just fast.
Yeah. Yes.
Not like
But
fast.
as they have kids and then those kids have kids. Yeah.
Yeah, eugenics probably is bad.
The Germans in this war would not have been doing fantastic stuff during the 1940s. That would be rough. Because superheroes in this one, yeah, came into existence in the 1700s. They existed before then, but that's when multiple superheroes were known around the world. So World War II, World War I, the late 1800s, the American Revolution, all of those things, there was superpowered presences during.
I really need to look up what the German. Actually, I can do that right now. I have an idea for a Nazi superhero.
Hero?
Not hero.
Hero?
You know, for them, a hero for them.
A super powered individual.
Yes.
That would be operating out of the Third Reich.
I think it would probably the Americanization of his name would be the Storm, 2 S's.
That's
the
interesting.
Storm. I need to look up if the word for in German for storm starts with an S, because it will just be that for both. If
that's interesting, I like that, because it's also stupid, kind of. Not like stupid, but they would think it's empowering, and Americans would be like, "There's a storm over there," and maybe D-Day could be inspired by that or something.
Storm,
or even just this S storm. Interesting.
It's Sturm, so the Sturm.
Stern. I like that.
I'll work on it. Leah's here.
Oh, hello. Join my lunch and signal sex, but I am here. Great. Her signal, not our signal. It's gonna be cool. Thank you for tuning in. Hi. Okay. So you're eating out of the trash. You got a 10 on your perception check.
Yeah.
So yeah, you kind of sit on top of a building and wait, and a couple cars go through the drive-through. And he's like, "Are we looking for anything in particular?"
I'm listening for accents.
Oh, okay. And yeah, you hear a lot of chatter. Nothing right now seems especially accented. No.
I'm gonna walk into the bathroom and use the bathroom.
Yeah, you laying down and go into the bathroom. You like poke your head in, and it's kind of tense, but just some kids are playing. Like a bellhop rides up to a car outside and hands them their food. And what's a superpower she could have?
Water, aquakinesis, pouring the water out of her.
I was thinking that, or I was thinking they open the coffee, and laser vision. There we go. A smash and dash special. Put in, and it'd even be cooler if that's like a she's really weak with her laser vision. The coffee was just brewed really hot earlier, and then she puts weak laser. Like, here we go. Yeah, and then you head into the bathroom. It's like, yeah, the mirror's cracked a little bit, and the stall is kind of fucked up. But yeah, you can collect your self. What would you like to do in the bathroom?
I don't know what I'm doing right now.
You're a 16-year-old investigating.
I'm gonna fucking leave.
You make a perception check as you exit the bathroom.
That's going to be a 17.
Nothing really inside the store. You open the door, kind of look around. The van pulls up and parks, and a guy gets out of it.
The van.
The van gets out of it and kind of sidesteps you. He's like 6'4" and he has a big blonde beard and a bald head. Excuse me, and goes inside, smash and dash.
I'm gonna walk out. Walking past the van. Do I see anybody in it?
Make a perception check.
10.
10. No one seems to be in the front of the van though.
I'm gonna try and open the passenger side door.
It opens.
I am going to close it. Probably just like checked if the door would open.
Tink, and then shoved it back. Yeah, pushed it back in.
And then I'm gonna walk around to the back of the van and try and open the back door.
It opens, and there is a guy sitting there, and there is like a body bag on the ground, and he's sitting there scrolling his phone. What do you? Give me a roll and add your proficiency and your agility modifier as you're stabbing him.
Yep. That is going to be a 15.
And then give me a perception check.
That is a 21.
Yeah. So you do that and kind of you do that, and his head slides off and drops, and his body drops. His blood starts spurting. You look around. No one's looking at you.
I get in.
I
unzip the top of the body bag.
You like unzip it and zip it down. There is a 15-year-old boy in there. He looks Latino and he is unconscious. But as you quickly like put it, you feel warmth coming off of him.
I am going to get into the front of the van and attempt to hotwire the car.
Yeah, you exit back out of the back because there's no connection. There's a heavy plate. Okay. But you slam it shut, and then give me a roll and add your intelligence modifier.
10.
You break open. You definitely know how to do this, but you break open the under part under the car, the explosion to the engine block, and you try to slice and zap the red and yellow wires together and try to hold it, but a tiny electric explosion happens and nothing occurs.
I'm going to go back to the back of the vehicle and take him.
Yeah, you're taking him with the body bag, zipping the body bag and trying to take it, or putting him over your shoulder,
or before I leave the front of the car, can I make the vehicle not be able to be operated?
Yeah, you like shit, and you hear Nick go, "Were we attempting to make it inoperable or use it?"
Use it, but if I can't, we can just rip it out. And he's gonna start.
And yeah, you kind of use a little too much force, and you pull out that and like the wheel on top of it. So you kind of switch the positions of the wiring in the wheel.
Okay, and he's gonna get out, just leaving it in the seat.
Yeah, and you open the back. Nick goes, wait, hold on. Never mind. Nick says nothing. You pick up the body. Do you pick up the body bag? Do you pick up the kid?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the whole body bag.
Zipping it back shut, or like?
Yeah, zipping it back shut.
Yeah. You get out. Do you Spider-Man off, or do you walk away, or?
What do you do? Not Spider-Man off, because there's probably cameras on the outside of this building, which did just see me going around this van and doing weird shit. But I'm just gonna walk off.
Yeah, you walk off.
Try and get behind like a tree or something, and then starting to move quicker.
Yeah. So yeah, we see a camera perspective of you walking away, and you turn a corner, and we cut to you.
And while I'm running with the other hand, I am going to once I get far enough away, I'm going to sit in an alleyway and get him out of the body bag, and then I'm going to call an Uber.
Yeah, you open it.
A fast track.
You open it and kind of pull him out of it. He remains unconscious. What is this? That's a child. Correct.
I think they were taking him or something. We can probably take him to Proteans. It's fine.
Why?
We're helping him.
No, why do they have him?
Not bad people like to do bad things to people who can't help themselves.
Okay. 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 And you get the kid, put him over your shoulder. You're taking him to Proteans?
Yep.
Okay.
Going through the fast track.
Um. Yeah. Fast track pulls up. There's a like a guy in like a dress shirt in there. I don't want to do a stereotype. Um. You know the popular stereotype that there's Uber drivers who are very kind, who happen to be Middle Eastern,
Yeah.
and they're like Habibi, and that's a very that is a stereotype, and even positive ones are harmful. So it is an Indian name. It's like Uber for what is your name, and or Fast Track for what is your name, and Fast Track and like the thing. Did you make? Yeah, you made an account.
It was connected to his card. He said so. It probably was already logged in under Protean.
Mr. Protean.
Yeah, that's me. My friend here's kind of drunk. I put him in the chair.
Of course, there should be water below your seats. And the door, like the egg shell side of the door, sluts, and he shuts sluts. And it's like, we'll be there in a flash. And true enough, this thing kind of starts to hover, and kind of like the cars in Star Wars, they have their own lanes where they can drive without worrying about it. Yeah, kind of moves through the city pretty fast. Are you having a good day?
Yes. Is there a way to give us some privacy?
Oh, of course. And he pushes a tink, and he's kind of encircled in a glass circle in the middle of the pod. That circle just turns blacked out.
I'm gonna start trying to wake him up.
Give me a medicine check.
That is going to be a 12.
What are you doing? I'll say on a 12, you've spent enough time around like criminals and cops, you probably know about a sternum rub. Do you want to do that?
No, I'll.
Because if you don't know, used by doctors to wake people up or to tell if they're faking a seizure. Put your fucking forearm here and push heavily on the bone.
Bad.
It hurts incredibly bad. So if someone's like convulsing and you do that and they go, ah, not real.
I'm gonna grab the water from under the seat and open it a little bit and kind of just. Hey, yeah, you're fine. Hey.
He kind of grips on the ground. Who the? What?
I'm Dominic. You were in the back of somebody's van. They're not a problem. I'm taking you to Protean's home.
Who the fuck?
You've gotten so many ones on history checks today.
Who the fuck is Protean?
Oh my god.
He kind of rattles.
Why does no one know anyone?
He kind of rattles on the car door, but it's blank. There's no buttons or nothing. I won't tell anybody anything, please.
Do you want to talk to him? Oh, you don't know who he is. Sorry, I didn't say that.
Sorry, that made no sense. 1 second.
I can show you my driver's license. I'm 16. I'm trying to help. You were in the back of somebody's van.
I don't remember.
I can let you out, but they'll just get you again, probably.
Give me an intimidation check with advantage. That's intimidation. Or it could be persuasion because you're probably telling the truth, but it can be either, depending on what you want, because that's also scary.
Doesn't matter either way.
Okay.
6.
Please. I didn't see anything. I don't even remember, legitimately.
And that's, if you want to leave, you can leave. I'm not keeping you here. I'm going to give you my contact information in case anything else happens. Or you can come with me and we can get information from you so we can catch who's doing this.
Okay. He has like short curly hair and he has like a jacket on with a red shirt and he's coated in sweat.
What was the last thing you remember?
I was hanging out outside school. That was
school?
Foglum.
That's the same one that I went to.
Correct.
Right? Do you know Juno?
That was. I'm sorry, that name doesn't ring a bell.
That's fine.
That was. What's today's date? And you say the 13th or whatever. Which is, I'll say that's a Saturday. Or whatever a Saturday within summer of 2028 would be. I remember Friday. The last thing I remember is the middle of the school Friday.
I believe it's. Do you remember any Russian accents?
Russian. I don't remember anything. I'm
So
sorry.
unfortunate.
This is a trafficking victim that I keep rolling ones and twos on history checks for. That's the saddest fucking thing I've ever done. No, I'm middle school and it's just a math class right before lunch. It's the last thing I remember. I don't remember like anything after that or.
It's okay. We're gonna get you safe. Is there anybody that you want to call? I have a phone that you can use.
I don't really have anybody to call. No.
That's all right. Yeah, we'll get there soon. There's water for you if you want it. I,
Yeah,
I'll,
and he
I'll,
grabs it and like gulps that shit down.
I won't ask you any more questions. I apologize. We'll figure it out.
And the fast track stops outside the manor and it opens. And it's like, a tip would be appreciated, but it is not expected. Have a good evening.
I'm gonna throw him. How much did the ride total cost on the app? $30.
No, I was gonna say $30.
$7.
Thank you very much. Have a good evening. Have a speedy evening. It runs off. This place.
Yeah, this is Protean. He works for the New Caldera Guardians. Not Guardians. The champions of New Caldera.
The Guardians of the Galaxy. The Galaxy.
We can probably just go in, and he's just gonna try and open the door.
Yeah. You put your thumb on the outside with the manor doors, and it boom, opens, and then you're able to walk up to the front door, and you can enter. It was similar to happened to you last night. It scans his face, and boom, 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 alarms happen, and a Theo comes up to you. Who is this?
He was asleep in the back of a white van. I took him out and killed somebody in there. I didn't mean to tell you that.
What?
It's fine.
An elevator opens and Protein comes up. What the hell is going on? And he puts a code in and stops the racket. Who is this?
I found him in the back of a van. He was knocked out. I assume on drugs of some kind. It was Russians in the van.
You brought a racial minority victim of human trafficking to my house. A minor, as well.
Would you rather him on the street?
Theo, what's your name? Antonio Delgado. Feed him and give him a shower. All that stuff. And the robot like takes his hand and rides off, and Antonio goes, "Thank you." And he goes off. What the hell's going on?
I could have brought him somewhere else. I just thought this is connected to all this.
Yeah, but he's in my house now. I gotta wipe out the cameras for the third time this week. Week within a block radius.
Is it not possible for you to use this now? This would be an official investigation. It was you who saved him.
How did you save him?
So
yeah. Well, say we'll find out how much he remembers and how much he remembers you, and then depending on that information, I might send a missive to the champions. I've been taking a day of personal leave. I said the bad gut issues. They'll believe it. And they have started investigation upon already investigating the meteorite with government forces, but also an investigation on the building that blew this morning. So I'll add this to the fray.
Okay. I'm sorry if I overstepped. No, I didn't mean to.
You're fine.
He didn't know anything about anything, to be frank. I asked him what he remembered. He didn't know anything. He says the last thing he remembers was being in school on Friday.
Then I don't know how easy it'll be for you to get back in. Remember, the school's the place to check. That's where you went, and that's where this girl went you talked about, right?
Yeah.
Fucking stay outside that school or go in. Maybe, I don't know.
You said before that you could get me into school?
I meant like I could give you a fucking reference to a state-of-the-art high school.
Not that one.
I could get you in there. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I'll send Theo. I'll have him draft up something. You were expelled, suspended, you just stopped going?
I stopped going. I put the reason in my dropout form for financial issues.
Oh, that'd be easy. I'll give him $50,000 and they'll take you in immediately without any questions.
$50,000?
Yeah. Well, you said it was
What?
Foglam, right? That place sucks.
That's so much money.
Okay. It's middle of the day. I'll maybe have you be ready for school 7 a.m. tomorrow.
It's Saturday.
7 a.m. Monday.
I know Zachary forgot that.
No,
That was so a good bit.
That is, yeah. Sound good?
Yeah. That's fine. I'll try and figure out what I can. Is there any way to? This sounds really bad. Is there a way to like know what he saw without him having to remember? Like, I see it in movies all the time.
No,
like,
yeah.
Looking through somebody's memories.
There is technology to do that, but on a minor, big legal
Yeah.
issues. I also don't have a soup within my ability that can go through that either. But not a bad question.
Nah. Okay. I think at this point he would probably just rest for the day until Protean is done with his research into whatever.
Then you just chill the rest of the evening.
And is the monkey there?
Oh yeah. You're like chilling in your room with the door open, and just a gorilla walks by on two legs. What was that?
So a gorilla is like it's like us, but like bigger, and they don't have as they don't think as well.
They belong in house.
Not usually, but that's primate. He's like on the team with them.
Oh.
He can like talk and stuff. He's pretty cool, actually.
Should we talk to him?
Do you want to?
He might have different information than Protean does. I don't know why he would, but he might.
Yeah, sure. He's just gonna get up and walk his
Primate
way.
is sitting on the ground, and he has two empty cans of that expired energy drink, and he has two more, and he's on his third. What's the?
That shit made me really sick. I don't know if you want to drink that much of it.
Hello.
Hey, I'm Dom.
Nice to meet you.
I know who you are, but if you want to introduce yourself, that would be kind.
Protean informed me of you and all of your peculiarities. I was prepping up before I went down there to assist him with his research.
I'm surprised how normal you're speaking to me. You're getting more.
No, he's throwing away his trash.
Oh, I thought he was. He took some from the fridge and started placing them on the ground,
making a cup stack. He opens the trash and puts them in there. I have a brain more intelligent than 10 men combined.
Okay. Do you know anything about the moon?
Specifically in regards to the concept that there is a base there. Protean mentioned to me.
Yeah, Can I roll a history check? Didn't Primate do something on the moon? Isn't there some connection there? I'm going crazy. Cool.
I don't believe in nothing. No.
Cool. Never mind then.
Sit down. I'll put you back down.
I'm probably just thinking of Winston from Overwatch.
Oh, probably. Honestly. Who is definitely an inspiration on Primate.
There's so many gorilla characters that are super smart. Umbrella Academy, Overwatch.
The main superhero inspiration for him is Beast, obviously from X-Men, but
Gorilla Grodd.
Beast combined with Winston is what you get with Primate.
Yes. Nick said that he had some reports from his kind and what he saw off of the rock.
I'm not sure how much I trust your parasite, but
you can talk to him if you want.
I'm completely fine, but I do not disagree with the notion that there could be a base there. The idea that Three of the most powerful countries went to war over it, and they were all fine, with none of them successfully obtaining that desirable location. Is a foreign concept to logic. So, crazy line.
That goes crazy, yeah.
So, when we have time and we are done examining your unique specimen, I might speak to Nick about that.
Yeah, my name's a lot of people call me Dom, and he's Nick because that's like my name's Dominic. I didn't say that at
Oh.
first.
I have monkey research to do.
Yeah, that's
He walks off.
fuck.
So fucking cool. He sandwiches himself in an elevator, beep, and you see his massive frame disappear. And yeah, if there's anything you'd like to do before like the next 4 hours pass and they're ready for examination.
No, I'll go check on Antonio, probably making sure he's doing all right. That'd be about it.
Yeah, you can ask Theo, and they'll take him to his room, and you see he's in there. He's unconscious in a bed, and he's been put, or he got himself in like a nice sleeping, what do you call those fucking button-up pajamas, like velvet, and he's on an IV drip. It seems like he was severely dehydrated, so he has been placed on an IV drip, and he is not expected to regain consciousness till tomorrow. But he is safe, and we are maintaining his vitals.
That's good. Let me. I'm gonna grab something. Dom is gonna go grab one of the energy drinks from the huge fridge and put a sticky note on it. Drink only in case of emergency, and put it on his nightstand.
That's adorable.
And then he's gonna walk out.
Awesome. Yeah, and then do you go downstairs after like hours after that? Yeah, you get beckoned down there by Primate and Protean. They push a button, and once again, the shutters slam over the door. And Protean beckons you over. Primate is like sat in like a heavy chair that has hydraulics to support his weight, and he's using his feet and his hands to push buttons. And Protean goes, "Okay, I regret to inform you we didn't find much more information, but we did find a decent bit more information, and it's." You got an alien in you. We have confirmed that. I know that's what you said earlier, but it is in fact true now.
Yeah, my word wasn't. Yeah, it's true. Never mind.
Correct.
Go ahead.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Sit.
Yeah.
Primate turns. So, we have also examined some of the corpses that these alien extraterrestrial individuals have left behind after their assimilation failed. Your assimilation seems to have a unique difference. Were you injured when it occurred before his implementation into you?
I was shot 3 times.
Yes. Okay. Was he injured? This parasite?
Yes, he was.
That would be the purpose. It seems like most assimilations occur. This parasite, this cephalopodic individual, replaces the brain. Whereas yours had to do a secondary method where he just ingratiated himself into the rest of your body but left your brain intact, providing the unique skill set you have now. And yeah, if that provided you, along with that unknown regenerative factor in your blood, an ability to stretch farther than most, an ability to reheal more than most. It mutated you to a degree. And additionally, that regenerative factor is still strong. It was not impeded by your presence at all.
Is there a way to take him out? He says, like, kind of like timidly.
Hey, what the fuck are you talking about? Hey,
I'm not the best host. There are better ones.
1 second. Comes out of your neck and your hands swirl you around. I've told you that separation from you could be deadly to both of us. Why is there an issue with my presence?
No, if there's a way for us to both still know each other, but separately, I would like that.
How much have you done over these past few days to help people? How much would you have been able to do before me? That's what you want, right, hero?
You scare me.
This world scares me, and you're my only source of information on it that isn't arbitrary, like a website.
No, you're right. I Never mind. It's fine. He turns around suddenly.
Yeah, you turn back and he's like, okay. It, if you wanted to know an answer to that, currently we cannot decipher a way where that could be done safely.
That's fine. I don't want to anyway.
Deception check?
No.
Okay. Um,
He is sure of himself in that moment, whether or not that's actually what he wants.
yeah. Okay. Your regenerative factor. We have isolated it. And Protean's just nodding. Protean is a very smart person, but he's much more technological. It seems like Primate is who you would want on examining your blood. We have confirmed, not beyond a shadow of a doubt, but 80% chance of certainty, Super Temp provided you with this regenerative healing factor. Most commonly intaken by an injection. It can give you, there's a super speed strain, a laser vision strain, a flight strain. It is not commonly known of a regenerative healing factor strain. But the chemical makeup, the genetic makeup of the drug is identical for the basis to the other super temp bases. You haven't been injected recently with anything? One more history check. This will be your last chance to recall this.
19.
You think really fucking hard.
Oh, wait, I get a wisdom added to that. Sorry, 21.
Correct. 21. Okay. You think and think and think. And you're trying to go back. He said it happened before you got ingested or influenced by. So you kind of go over all the events leading up to that. Nothing happened before you got shot. Mikhail stabbed you right before you got shot. You were confused what the hell was going on. He gave you the ultimatum and he pierced you with a little injector and you were confused. And before you could realize what was happening, 10 seconds later, he turned and shot you several times. And you realized that he probably injected you with a healing factor before killing you. And that revolution comes to your mind if you want to share it. That is up to you. But
Mikhail stabbed me with something before he shot me.
Protean perks up. You're Russian?
Me?
No, you're Russian. That was the dude, right?
Yeah, yes, I am as well. But yeah. It doesn't matter.
I don't give a fuck. So if that's not widespread, that would have been a fucking experimental version. And Primate nods. Yes, I have no idea. He tested it on you.
I don't know.
All of our information points to the fact that the Chinese mob. I said Japanese earlier was incorrect. The Chinese mob are the main manufacturers of Super Temp. The fact that the Russians have a stronger version, or at least a singular experimental version, that's new information to us. And Protean nods. Could you get more of it?
If I could find him, I've been looking around for any Russian contacts. That's how I found the kid upstairs. But
he's Russian.
Not the kid. The people who took him. There was one man in there. He was Russian, and then there was one that went into the restaurant.
And you interrogated him. What did he say? Quick flash, and then half a second, then back to you.
It was a lot of gurgling. I didn't hear any words.
Perhaps intoxicated. And Protean is just staring at you. Yep, Primate.
It was
probably intoxication.
It was a white van I've seen before. I was chasing it before any of this happened. I fell really hard. I'm surprised I survived that. That was crazy.
Oh yeah, I did. I did some research on you, and I did find that video. And cut to him going, at a clip of you, just pointing and laughing at you, soaring off and landing in a dumpster.
The clip of Drax laughing so hard at
Yeah,
Mantis's face.
and like he rewinds it. Like in the Arkham games, you can investigate a crime and you can use the triggers to make it go forward. Yeah, in your body, and he goes,
Tunk, 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 tunk. Rewind the last 3 seconds repeatedly.
And it's like I found that. And you weren't injected with anything back then?
No.
I can't believe it.
I was searching for someone named Juno. Do you know anybody by the name of Juno?
Primate?
Talking primate.
Oh.
Wow.
I need a moment.
That's crazy. To be fair, you have gotten like
Yes.
8 ones on history checks, so this is deserved.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Juno.
Just the first. I think I would need to say the last name too.
Okay, yeah, I think so. Yeah, sure. Juno, Contos.
Contos, yeah.
Contos.
Sorry.
You're fine. I have been hearing some tale of students, teenagers, vanishing off the street. The same theories as ever have persisted. She was one of them recently within the past months.
I found a website of it was names and price tags next to them. I assumed they were being sold. Her name was on the site, but it had been taken down.
Those sites, we have access to them for investigative purposes. The difficult thing is you really have to be registered and verified and known. The reason we just don't go and buy every single one of them or investigate every single one of them is that setting up that meeting takes 2-3 years. So if she was just kidnapped, but she was taken off the registry, it would seem like for the most part they would either kept her for other purposes or she might have passed away. And it could be human trafficking, it could be organ trafficking, it could be a billion other things. But
so the vibe I'm getting is that Protean is the face of this people, and Primate is probably the actual like telling people to go do shit and like learning about like what's going on in the city.
I like Primate.
That's more information than I had put together.
So I won't lie to you, she could be dead. But she has not been sold. So whether you find a body or a person, she's within the possession of whoever took her still. And we've been on top of this. This isn't a low priority for us. Just finding any information about them. We don't even know what mob they're connected to, if they're connected to any mob, if any of the villains of the city are connected to them. It has been quite vexing.
If either of you can find the location for a Mikhail, and then he would say his last name.
Ivanko, I believe.
Ivanko.
Yes.
If you can find a location for him, I would be able to go talk to him. I'd figure it out then. He kind of like grinding his nails against each other as he says that.
Russian contacts. We have a pretty big database, and I could pull some strings. This seems like a important situation. I'll pull some strings. This cannot be official in any capacity, of course.
No, I could get him here, or I could just question him myself. I'm fine with whatever.
I think for the better part. And he looks at Protean. Protean nods. We do not need another person here. Do what you can in the field. We do not care about some low-level Russian goon. So kill him. Let him loose. Just don't speak of any of our involvement, obviously. And he goes, yes, no, yes, no. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Yes.
Turns, using all 4 of his limbs, begins typing. Protean goes, if you want to go back upstairs, we'll send you a ping whenever.
Yes. Thank you. And he's gonna leave and go back to his room.
You kind of begin getting your things ready, and after 30 minutes, you do get like a DM from a Primate with an address and just parentheses under it. Last known address, last bill paid 8 months ago. And like a little thumbs up and a little gorilla emoji.
I am going to head to that address. Put it into fast track.
Do you use a fast track or do you fly across the city?
Fast
Fly.
track.
Cool.
I got free fast tracks. I'm not gonna not use it.
Yeah, you go in there.
You go in there.
Yeah, and pretty loudly, it stops right before the entrance. The door opens. It's the same guy from earlier. His name is Navid. He goes, any possible tip? Never expected, but always appreciated.
I could give him $5.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening and stay safe, kid.
Thank you. Yeah.
And yeah, you're outside this abandoned apartment building, kind of, or abandoned just house, really more.
I'm gonna walk in the front door.
Oh yeah, it's like it's latched, kind of, and there's been yeah, you can just bust in the front door. Light flickers in. You hear a thing in your head. What are we gonna do if he's in here with 10 dudes?
Do you think it would be an issue?
Well, regular dudes, no, but some of these dudes are big dudes, though.
We can leave again. We did before with Iron Sight.
Okay. Make a perception check, please.
That's gonna be a 7.
Looking around. Not really much. Do you the kitchen's here? It's empty. It looks like it hasn't been used in forever. Living room's here. It's empty. Do you want to go downstairs to the basement? Upstairs to upstairs where rooms would be?
Nick, can you change like what I sound like?
Oh yeah. Your neck kind of gets engulfed as you begin twitching. Do you want to sound deeper or you're
Deeper,
like somebody?
Deeper, just deeper.
Okay. Your like thorax or whatever is responsible for the depth of voice just enlarges grotesquely, and you look like you have like a what's it called that the birds use, whatever the birds have that they grind stuff in.
Oh yeah.
Oh well, a gizzard or some bird, a cloaca. No, that's the
Your Adam's apple looks like
Yeah.
it gets much larger.
Oh, true, yeah. Very disgusting, and you.
Who's in here?
You do hear skittering above you, like movement. Oh, let's get him.
And then is there any vent? Can I make a perception check to try and see a vent anywhere in the
Like the bottom of a vent. What do you mean vent?
a vent that I can crawl into? You know, in like spy movies where they're crawling through.
Yeah,
the
but
vent?
that's not like those big like apartment
Mhm.
like vents or
This
stuff.
is an apartment.
This is a house.
Oh, I thought this was an apartment.
I said so, but I corrected myself, but I didn't make it clear. I apologize. This is like
Anyway.
a house. So yeah. Kitchen to your left, living room to your right. You
Then
can go
that
to a
is my
basement.
bad.
No,
Can I
you're fine.
not have done that?
Oh, sure.
I thought it was an apartment building. It was really big, so I was saving time. If it's really small,
No, you're fine.
then-
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. You didn't do that then.
Yeah. So I'm gonna walk into the kitchen. Gonna try and sneak my way over there.
Cool. Okay, I'll just make a stealth check as you're moving through the house.
That is gonna be 10.
A 10. Cool. Yeah, as you make your way, what are you looking for in particular here?
Anybody?
Just people.
Yeah.
So yeah, you move. There's not much in the kitchen. You kind of move to the living room. Not much there. Would you like to go up to where bedrooms would be, or in like closets, or down to the basement?
I'll check the basement first.
You like? Are you trying to carefully open the door, or just opening it?
Carefully.
Yeah. Just give me a sleight of hand check then, please.
7. 8. Sorry, 8.
So you open the door slowly. The wooden footsteps going down. It's dark down there.
I'll sneak my way down.
Come back and give me a stealth check, please.
17. That's not cocked at all.
You like stealthily move like a panther down the steps, and you hear like, "Should we turn on the light or just move through the darkness? Unfortunately, I cannot see much.
Do
you have dark vision?
He gave me night vision. I have 120 feet of night vision.
Cool. So yeah, actually, as you go down there, yeah, you see a ton of boxes. There's areas for like things to hide, but you see like stacked up boxes, like an old couch, a weight set, a ton of stuff down here. And this looks like it might be a place where the mob might have like stored stuff. And there's places for things to hide in here. Are you looking for anything in particular, or are you going to move and continue?
Now that I see that there's no one down here, I go upstairs.
Good. Yeah, you go back up and the door. Do you just leave the door open to do?
I'll leave it open.
Yeah, you just leave it open, and then do you continue moving up to the root or to the upper?
Bedrooms
Yeah,
upstairs.
you like begin climbing on the wall. And just, you like mommy long legs from fucking Poppy Playtime.
Ugh.
You like move from the wall and then pierce on the other wall, and if anyone looked inside, you'd just be on the wall with elongated limbs. Give me a perception check.
This is disgusting. Your perception check, unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural
20. Okay. You go looking at the closets, at the rooms. There's not really much in them. Some of the rooms are closed. You open, you peer in. At the end of the hallway, there is one room with the door creaked open, and you kind of hear some gentle shuffling from inside there.
I'm going to have Nick take my eye and kind of look inside the room.
Make a perception check.
13.
Steel Sergate is in there, and he's like looking through dressers and stuff, and he picks up a dresser, sets it down, and he begins like looking underneath it. Kind of gets to one knee, then another heavy knee, then heavily moving his large body with a lot of oomph. Looks under the bed. He's looking for something.
In the basement.
Yes.
Was there any windows? Like, you know how most basements
yes.
have like a window at
there was one, yes.
Did I see any explosives down
there? Make a perception check.
13.
No explosives, but there was a gas can, and there is a heater, and like maybe a small propane tank. You could make do.
I'm gonna try and stealth my way to the basement.
Yeah, you retrace your steps and come back down. Yeah, give me another stealth check, please.
That is going to be a 19.
A 19, okay. You make your way back down there, and yeah, you have these things at your disposal. There's still a ton of stuff in here, and like places people could be hiding.
I'm going to attempt to take the gas pipe and bend it so that the gas gets stuck. And then I'm going to
like the gas line to the house, or like the little handle on a propane tank.
The gas line to the house.
Yeah. You until dawn.
And then I'm going to take the heater, which I assume is just like a space heater.
Sure.
Is it like an older one with an actual flame?
Sure.
And I'm going to turn it on full blast, and then
and just exit the house
up through that window. Yeah.
Bust out, not out the front door, but I guess this would happen fast.
Yeah.
You do that. You kind of you take something.
A D4.
Roll a D4 damage for yourself. Mine's fucking stuck.
1.
So you did. You no matter what. You take 1 point of slicing damage as you shoot out, and then you're kind of sitting there waiting. And then give me a. Do you have saving throw proficiency?
No.
Okay, then this system does not use saving throws. I did not remember. I have not DM'd in a long time. Give me an acrobatics check. I haven't DM'd this system in a while. My system, Superhero TTRPG, a superpowered Earth is 25. What it's called. I can make a video on it if you want. 25. Breaking some of the few glass left is a tiny circular oval that looks like a flashbang coming out of the basement, and you flip backwards and block her. It kind of staggers you, but not enough to blind you. You were able to block it. 25, but able to block it perfectly. You just deafened a little bit. Getting like shoved out of there is Mikhail, and then perfectly lifting and not touching. Someone like grabs an inside bar and lifts their feet first through the thing and like lands is Iron Sights, and you see Mikhail try to go back into the house, and Iron Sights just grabs him, and after they wrestle for a bit, he just Iron Sight knocks him out and puts him on his back and begins huffing it down the street.
I'm gonna follow behind, try and sneak.
Give me a dexterity saving throw as the house explodes.
Well, I think I would be following him as soon as they start leaving.
It explodes right as they're leaving, yes.
So they're making that too?
Correct. With Mikhail making it unconscious.
You said acrobatics again?
Yes.
That is going to be an 11.
Okay, so you take 5 points of fire damage as you get jostled, and then Mikhail gets thrown from Ironsight's arms, not intentionally. He gets blasted back, and you see he lays unconscious against the street, and Ironsight like gets blasted as well and kind of drops to one knee. Some fires on him. He like pushes a button and sprays the fire out, and he limps over and goes to grab and lift Mikhail back and just continue moving and kind of he's tired as fuck, so he's gonna roll athletics check. He fails. So Ironsight is exhausted, goes to lift Mikhail and he's too heavy. He looks back and you fly against the wall and the house is erupted in flames.
I'm going to
He's
try and
gonna drop Mikhail and he begins limping away.
I'm gonna try and sneak up on Ironsides and use the phone taser.
Cool. Give me an attack with advantage, or give me a stealth check first. I apologize.
That is going to be a 22.
A 22 that it succeeds. So give me a stealth attack with advantage.
Agility, I assume.
Correct.
That is a 24. First one. 24.
Put in parentheses next to taser D8 electric damage or lightning damage, or it would be electric in this context for a more techie, and roll a D8.
And then, I think for the taser, if you get a natural 20, it should stun them for a turn.
I like that. I don't think that's bad at all. I like that a lot.
Because it doesn't make sense for every turn to fucking stun them. But yeah, you also don't want it to not stun at all, because like then it's not a taser. You just got a lightning gun.
Yeah, fucking. Imagine a fucking thing. A tiny handle comes out of it, and
There's phones like that. Not
like a gun.
but they have tasers on the front. That's what I was talking about.
No, I had a coworker. Unfortunately, I don't work with him anymore. But he had a phone that was a taser and had a giant ass light on the front. That's what inspired this. And it
was the Tank 3.
I think so. And also, just techie phones exist. You know, ever since my basis for superhero future technology has always been the DC animated universe, the Batman and not the Batman Justice League Unlimited. That shit, love it.
I got a 6. Do I add my agility to this?
You do not.
Okay.
But he's gonna roll to see how much that fucks him. Dropping down, and he turns and shoots, and you're able to duck below that. He turns, what the fuck? And your guys are face to face now. What would you like to do?
I am going to try and just like fill his barrel of his gun.
Yeah, he goes to grab and you. Acrobatics?
Yeah, it would have to be. This is gross.
And then you roll first.
How can I ask for advantage? He rolled pretty low on his response. Can I have advantage since he is not?
I think that's fair because he got fucked by the explosion. Then he failed with advantage to pick up Mikhail. And then he failed this. He's on a bad streak. So sure, roll with advantage.
I got a 2 base roll. I didn't add anything to that yet. Thank God. A natural 20.
Okay. You feel it. I'll give you a decision here. You think he has disadvantage to shoot you, or do you think he immediately shoots you and the gun explodes and you both take damage and he loses his pistol?
Well, the way...
Because it's filled the gun, and if he shoots, it's gonna hit you. But maybe you fill
if
the
I'm
like
filling
gaps
the whole barrel,
or something.
There's no way for the primer to hit the bullet, so it wouldn't do anything.
Well, also my thinking is this is like futuristic technology.
Oh.
That's why I'm asking. Do you think it explodes immediately when he fires you? Or do you think it can't fire? Either do you both take damage, or that gun's just out of commission for now.
I think it can't. If it's how guns work now, it can't fire.
Yeah, because there's nothing for it to hit, but like maybe there's like a rail gun charging thing on the side.
If you think it's more technological than ballistic, then I think it explodes.
I'll let you make the decision. Do you want to both take damage, or neither? You take damage and he loses his pistol.
The name Iron Sights makes me think that it's more of a ballistic, so I think it just does nothing.
Cool. Can you like feel that your flesh kind of like tears and bleeds as you jam the gun? He's like, ugh. Let's go over and just goes to fire at you with the sniper. He does not hit you. Your stomach a hole forms and he fires through you and he just backs down. This guy's a deadly fucker, but you are a different breed. He's gonna
just not used to this.
Turn and use a wrist cable to try to suck himself away or fly. You get an attack of opportunity if you'd like to.
Can I just wrap myself around him, try and restrain him?
Sure, give me a grapple check. So add your athletics specifically and then proficiency if you have it. I have it.
Actually,
the Avengers A, I have it.
No.
Yes.
Never mind. Natural 20. I almost didn't make that decision.
God fucking damn. Yeah, your wrist, you wrap around his cable and like pull it and break it free from whatever house he was on and just kind of slam him to the ground. Get off of me! Modulated through the voice.
Since I'm grappling him, can I just try and like go under his mask
and like suffocate him?
Try and get it off and
Sure.
suffocate him at the
Give
same
me
time.
acrobatics with advantage.
19. Dude, this is insane. 26.
26.
I got a 19 and an 18. Do you want your dice back?
No, you're fine. So what? 26 was your total?
Yeah.
I need a moment.
This is insane.
Can you believe this, Gus? You pop that mask off and it lands to the side, and he's like wrestling with you. As you like turn him and look at him, you're trying to see his identity.
Yeah.
It's Protean. Get the hell off of me, freaky fucker! And he's like trying to get his sniper, but he can't lift it.
What are you? Why are you here?
What? Get go of me!
What?
Heavy footsteps coming from out of the house as it collapses on an on-fire steel Sergey.
I'm just gonna drag him into the forest like horror movie style.
Sergey, we cut to Sergey who like goes over to like a car and like tries to not a car. What's the best way? He goes to a tree, one of those park trees that's like on a patch of grass, tears the branches off and starts beating himself. And as he gets some of the fire, he looks to the side and Mikhail is like staggering up. And the camera shot we would see for a half second. Sergey doesn't notice,
in the background.
Very silently, moving very fast, which is one of the most terrifying things ever, like a giant spider. And yeah, Mikhail gets up. What's going on? And Sergey, we have to go. And then we hear cutting to you. We have to go. As the sound of you whipping by branches as you're dragging him. Let go of me. He tries to like get a tiny knife out and stab at you, but he fucking can't.
I'm gonna just fill his mouth.
He bites down, but to no avail.
And then just until he knocks
Well,
out.
what are we doing with him? What are we doing with him? And yeah, he eventually stops moving, and like his sniper gets let go and falls, and his knife is just dangling there.
I am eat him.
What do you mean? Like we're killing him?
We can't. If Protean is against us, we can't let him continue.
Sounds good. He gets lifted up, pull it apart, and you begin to take his brain out, tear it up, take each piece of his brain, his rib, like this is the first time you've eaten in like 36 hours or so, or no, yeah, around there. Fucking quite a bit, like a day, which is a lot for him. And he uses the rib cages. He uses the rib cages as silverware and begins fucking stabbing the organs and eating. But what would you like to do?
Take a picture of his face.
You could have done that.
Him in the armor.
And yeah, you get a photo of him like held against the wall by flesh, with the knife dangling, like a little bit of a bruise on his face in this armor. And then you begin eating. And yeah,
I finish him up.
This area of the forest is coated in blood. I wonder if the gorilla man tastes good.
Let's get. They've probably already left by now. Let's go home.
Which home?
Proteans.
Yeah, I was gonna say Antonio.
Yeah.
If this guy's bad guy.
Yeah.
Blood like leeches off of you as you fly through the air. Slam down at the front of gates. Are you stealthing over the gates? What are we doing?
I'll stealth over the
Cool,
gates,
make a stealth check, please.
Natural 1.
You like land on top and kind of drop down, and coming out of the just grassy ground with the grass on top of a patch are two heavy cannons that begin roaring up.
Dominic Novikov.
You saying it.
It's kind of crazy he gives me this much trust. He just met me.
Coming up to you. Dominic?
Where's Protean right now?
He's in the lab with Primate. Stop it.
Can you lead me to him?
Where's the... What? Senor.
Hey, whoa!
Are you prowling about? Apologies for this distraction. There's a punk.
He's licking it.
Trying to eat plastic just like his daddy.
Just like
his
all
daddy's
the
my
humans
daddy. Yeah, my father eats plastic. Yeah. You get brought inside, kind of look around. Would you like to go looking for Antonio? Or would you like to go downstairs or somewhere else? Do you
At
want an
this
energy
point,
drink?
Him saying, him saying that Protean is downstairs actively. I'm gonna go down there.
Yeah, you're waiting nervous. What do we do if we get down there and he's there? Or what do we do if we get down there and Primate attacks us? Or what the fuck are we doing?
Nothing makes sense right now. Has Protean done anything to us?
He shot us.
Once.
Yeah.
Mikhail did worse.
Are we on?
And he gave us
Mikhail. Wow. Yeah. What do you? What's our plan for that? He was right there. He was unconscious. We could have.
This seemed more important.
I agree with that.
It seemed to like the Mikhail Protean clone maybe.
Yeah. Bing! The elevator opens up and sitting at the end of the hallway is Protean typing on a computer and Primate. Primate turns. What did you find out?
I went there and everything seemed okay. The house is gone now. And,
What? Protean sits up. What?
I blew up.
Well,
and then
then
I'm also going to be on my phone. While
do you have something else to do?
I'm just I need to finish something up. I'm texting a girl, and that's going to be deception.
With advantage, because it's Protean you're talking to. Or I'll say rather, his disadvantage has insights, but Primate's does not.
Yeah.
A female species. A female of the species,
2,
the boys.
15 on the first. 15.
Okay. Fair enough. And you're like pulling it up, and you look at Primate, who's like,
I'm gonna send Primate the photo of
Bing!
Iron Sight. Looking at Protean, looking at Primate.
Protean? And Protean goes, that's Ironsight's armor.
Yes. He's dead now.
Good. That's not me. Sit down. Sit down right now. Kicks a chair out to you. Okay. You're going to learn a lot of things very quickly. Cloning exists. The government's been using it since the 80s. The government is the only one legally that has access to cloning technology. We do not have access to cloning technology. The saviors, the supreme saviors, don't have access to it. It is outlawed in every other country, and to our knowledge, no other country has access to it. I don't like that a seemingly small Russian enforcer has access to it.
He's Russian.
And if you saw him next to the other guys, I don't know.
He was trying to take Mikhail. This seemed more important, so I let Mikhail go.
That's ugly. So he wouldn't be then. Okay. Regardless, I'm not physical. Why am I the specimen for? I've been here.
He wasn't stretching either.
Even through after 5 or so decades of research, cloning replicating powers is rare, and even then they're diluted versions.
Is your powers?
But it has your physical body. I don't know. My body isn't ideal for that, though.
Is your body? Did you have these powers at birth, or? You don't have to tell.
No, you're fine. No, a gamma radiation accident when I was a teenager. And even then, born powers. If this was a grown man, I could have been cloned as a teenager, and he could have existed in secret for a couple of decades. This is probably a more recent. It could be anywhere from a decade to yesterday, though. I have no idea.
Well, yeah, but if somebody gained their powers halfway through, a lot of the time it doesn't actually change the DNA. It'll change like specifically with how
additions
radiation
upon.
Works in our universe.
Yeah, I don't know why me for a warrior. Maybe he had powers and he lost them, so they trained him in that method. Primate, pull up the footage, and Primate, and it's just a sped up recording of them sitting there the past couple hours. I ain't been nowhere else.
It's good.
Okay.
I ate him. We're even. Sorry, he's dead.
Cool. Yeah.
You
I
didn't
don't.
taste. I'm sorry.
You would know exactly how I taste. He gets behind Primate. And Primate, Primate looks behind him.
I'm not gonna eat you.
I don't fucking care.
It's probably like stringy.
Listen. Yeah, I have no idea why I would be. I guess that's my leading theory before I think about it for more than 5 seconds. Maybe he had my powers and he lost them, so they trained him how to be a warrior. Maybe blackmail.
Maybe I shouldn't have killed him. I just did. You said you didn't
I don't want someone
people
with my
here.
face running around fucking assassinating people.
Yeah, but we could have talked to him.
Maybe. Did he seem receptive? Was he cognizant? Was he talking like he had brain damage, or was he talking in English?
He spoke.
He sounded like Protean, exactly, like inflections.
He talked like you.
That means it's a pretty good fucking clone.
Do you think it is the government?
We work for the government. We're a member of we're a division of them, not a whole division. We work for.
Everybody in the country works for the government. If you want to take it that way, the government works against the government all the time. That doesn't mean anything.
That's but
probably the first time he's gotten angry at Protean.
But an assassin?
Yes.
Well, I'm not saying they want to assassinate anybody, but
JFK, Martin Luther King, just start like Malcolm X. What's the leader of the Black Panthers that was assassinated at his home?
I don't know.
Fred.
Yeah, Judas and the Black Messiah, fantastic movie. Daniel Kaluuya, get out of that cult so you can act
he
again.
Would say that too.
Yeah, the Black Panther Party. That's Marvel. No.
Wrong franchise.
But fucking, it's not like he's all black and with a silent sniper or nothing. This guy uses tech. It's like a designed supervillain. But it was me. This guy's been racking up issues over the past couple years. People know about him. I did some research after you found out his name. Good job.
Yeah, why didn't you know who this guy was if he's like so prolific?
Well, we focus on more fucking...
Primate, why does he not know who this guy is?
The mob is our main. The various mobs in any natural disasters will we focus on.
Try to call him a bitch.
The mob in various natural disasters is what the new Caldera champions defend against. Supervillains are not few and far between, but it's not as big of an issue. If we could have a division focused on villains, sole individuals responsible for terror, that would be fantastic. We do not. So...
I just don't think we're gonna get anywhere farther currently. I think I just continue looking for Mikhail. I lost this chance.
The only connection we know about my fucking clone is that Mikhail and maybe you didn't say it's nothing about Steel, so maybe Mikhail knew him. Just because he was kidnapping him, maybe it looked like doesn't mean he didn't know about him.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I really don't know. This is I don't know why with the superhero thing I have such an issue figuring out what I want to.
Well, in D&D you can't go to the cops or you can't like make a social media video blowing everything up. There's a lot more possibilities when you realize something.
Yeah,
like make it real.
There's so many options. It's hard.
I just said two things that are fucking crazy and would blow this thing out of proportion that you can do if you would like.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go talk to Antonio. You said his name.
Yes, Antonio Delgado. Yeah.
See if he remembers anything. We just have to figure out how these two things are connected.
Yeah, because there is a connection there. Even if it's whoever's behind your clone.
Even if
once the Russian mob dead, that's a connection. We could work with one of them, work with the other one against them. And information is a valuable resource, and anything we can find out more about that, definitely.
By the way, if there's any cameras on, and then he would say the street that he just went to.
Yeah.
If there's any cameras there, I would wipe that footage if you
Yeah, they do that. They pull it up, and they see footage of, yeah. So I guess they review it. Is there anything? This is a cool fucking thing too. Is there anything that happened that you would like a second look at that was on the street?
Oh. I would show Protean, him talking, him just saying words at me. And we would try and see what car, Mikhail, and that would be a good thing. Since we have this video, is there a way to follow where that car went?
So you guys look, and that window you burst out of it, then a flashbang which blinds the cameras for a while, and once the cameras return, Mikhail was unconscious, getting dragged over the shoulder by them, and that's when you come up and knock them down, and then they kind of force that forward, and then Sergey like continues hitting himself up as Mikhail like gets up and stumbles, and there was a car parked right outside the apartment that is half burned now, so Mikhail like stumbles over to like just another SUV and taps on the window, and Sergey, as he's putting the fire out, rips the car door off, and Mikhail gets under and begins hotwiring it. It's like a blue van, or like a blue minivan, and Sergey slides open the big door and tears the seats out so he can sit in the minivan, and it kind of the bumper touches the ground and it drives off, and they begin following it for several minutes. So fucking why is does Mikhail have powers to your knowledge?
Not that I know of. He's just a name in the mob.
He seems to have
a lieutenant of some kind. I can tell.
And you, looking at it, we have no idea if, we have no idea about.
You got this.
Ironsight's connection, because look at it factually, all the information we have was like he was moving Mikhail, who was unconscious. The explosion could have knocked him out. He could have been an ally, but I doubt it. We have no connection of the Russian mob and Ironsight, and
he was knocked out before he was pushed out of the window, right?
So the flashbang hit, and when you came to, you saw Mikhail on the ground unconscious, and then perfectly flying out to that guy, Ironsight.
Yeah. I never saw Mikhail awake. It seems like he was being taken, not leaving willingly, or being helped by Ironsights. Well, especially with Steel Sergey there. That's his guy.
Protean kind of goes, what would you say is the bigger issue? A member of New Caldera's champions being cloned, or the trafficking? Because you will have to ask one information about the other. The information from one source is not possible because he is in you. But even if it's foe, you might have to ally with the Russian mob if we want any more info about why a very esteemed member, a superhero, has been cloned and is killing people. And entering into them could provide you with more information on the trafficking.
All of Ironsight's armor, is it just sitting in the woods? It would have to be, I think.
Did you carefully take it off of him before you ate him?
Well, the pieces of it.
I'd say pieces, yeah. I would assume it just gets thrown. Yeah, okay, then yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be all together.
No, you're fine.
We have pieces of his armor. I wonder if there was a.
If it was technological, I could definitely fucking take it apart. Theos, and two of them like roll up. You know the address? Said the street.
Yeah.
The forest right outside of it.
Yeah.
Retrieval mode, and both of them are like treads forward in and shoot out little jetpacks.
What I was thinking is
fly off.
If we can get a communicator off of him or something, we can contact his handler. You could pretend to be him. We could do a meeting.
Oh my god. Sometimes something's so logical and you just don't think about it. Yeah, and both of us, we could repair his armor easily.
I think that would be the best option to find out information on this. We could then arrest whoever shows up after we get information.
Arrest. He looks at Paramount, who's like, "You've never seen a gorilla go." It will take some time to repair that armor, I imagine, especially because the tech's foreign. Do you want to stay safe and talk to Antonio, or do you want to go over where that minivan's going? And he cuts to one of the Theos has been moving the camera each time, and you see that minivan parks, and Mikhail dismounts, and he kind of seems to have a fight with Sergey before he walks to what looks like an active crime scene, smash and dash, where the van is being investigated. And he walks past him and enters in smash and dash. In a world where there's supervillains and death's a little more common, it seems like actively he is getting a burger at a place that is being investigated for a murder, and it's not an issue. They didn't shut Smash and Dash down. So right now he's at Smash and Dash, and Sergey's outside.
Okay.
But and you kind of get urged to do that by Protein, but Primate goes, but there's a lot of eyes on that. You could just stay safe until the armor's retrieved.
I have a plan. I will go to Mikhail. I will show him a piece of Ironsight's armor. I will say that I killed him for him, and that might get me back in, and I can get some information that way.
And then we
demand some more privileges, that kind of thing.
I like that.
And then you do your side of it.
Yes.
I think that's the best option.
I agree. He looks at Primate. Very intuitive, son. Stay safe and remember that we cannot help you officially in any capacity.
Of course. I'll call if I need anything.
Yeah.
And then he's just gonna start heading towards the smash and dash. With a
do you
piece
wanna,
of the armor out. Yeah.
Do you want to talk to Antonio first?
Yes.
Okay.
I walk up there.
He is unconscious still, but you could attempt to wake him. They told you that tomorrow morning would be when he would wake up naturally, probably. But you can wake him now.
We don't want fucking stream bots. Get out of here. You're banned. Suck my ween.
You've never acknowledged on stream before.
I don't. It's so fucking annoying. I don't care.
Would you like to wake him up maybe prematurely? It won't like hurt him or nothing. He just might be a little out of it, but you could get info before going into a situation where that info could be applicable.
I don't know. This is the first person Dominic has truly related to. No.
Okay.
He looks in.
He should wake up naturally tomorrow morning. Yeah. You kind of look in there and he's like, you see something standing over him. It's one of the Theos. Yes.
Warn him about the energy drink before he drinks it.
Yes, sir. You swing across the city and land outside the forest as you see the robots picking up pieces. What do we do if Sergey bounds and smash and dash and fights us? Do you think we can beat Sergey? We're probably stronger than him, but he's metal. I don't know if I can pull him apart so easy.
Worst case scenario, we're faster. We know that.
True. Running is such an underrated tactic. Oh my god. Sorry. It is so interesting. Apologies. Let's go.
Running away with that body earlier. I love the idea of that
the limbs
scene.
flailing. Oh my god, yeah, the dragging into, and I like the idea of us seeing from Sergey's perspective, and he just doesn't see it.
Sees Mikhail.
He sees Mikhail, and we just see in the corner something moving, yanking away very fast. One of the robots pulls up to you and like gives the helmet.
That'll work. Yeah.
Stay safe.
Fuck you. He's gonna leave.
You land on the building across from Smash and Dash. There's a couple cops at the crime scene, which the van's right in front of the Smash and Dash, but the Smash and Dash is open. There's like a guy directing people walking around the crime scene of the van where blood has leaked down onto the ground below the van.
That's crazy.
And yeah, what do you do? Do you want to make a perception check on the street?
Yeah, and
Okay.
I'm gonna just look for Mikhail. I assume I have the helmet like under my coat or something.
Yeah.
My jacket.
You put a bazooka in you.
18.
You can fucking.
Oh, true.
You do see.
I'm really bloated right now.
Yeah, and it is apparent, but you still can just put stuff in you. So cute. Sorry, I was checking my dog. You look on the street. There is a minivan parked like a block down where there's a big metal fucking Sergey in there, kind of looking around, just hiding in the darkness. And you look in. One of the cops at the crime scene is Lieutenant Jefferson, the cop you have a little bit of rapport with. You land on the street. Do you want to attempt to, or do you want to go to like the back and try to walk around? Do you want to stealth past him? Do you want to acknowledge him and go in? Do you just want to casually walk in?
I'm going to walk up to Sergey.
Do you want to land next to him?
Sure.
Fucking, he's in there. Stupid Mikhail. Landing.
I need to talk to Mikhail.
What?
I need to talk to Mikhail.
I had to tear your head off.
I did something. Holding up the helmet in front of him.
And he looks and there's cops on the street. He's inside.
Thank you. And he's gonna like kind of try and push past him.
I didn't forget about my eye. Well, it's not even pushing past him because he's in the minivan. He's trying to. He's like yelling out into the street, but still hiding because he's a recognizable person. And you just walk away. He goes, "I didn't forget about my eye," but you can walk away if you want to.
Just keep walking.
What do you do with Lieutenant Jefferson? Acrobatics or like stealth to walk past him, acknowledge him, perform.
I just put the helmet back under the jacket and yeah, I'm gonna do a stealth check.
Cool.
So he did
stealthily walk past him, not like creeping, just walking past.
Trying to have him not notice me.
Like in tandem with another guy.
That is going to be a 16.
Yeah. You're able, most like, yeah, to
Your rolls today are crazy.
Well, it's also he has like probably -2 with. You're able to just like get behind a bigger guy and you're walking right next to him and you enter. You look around, it's pretty easy to find Mikhail just in the corner with like bruises and sweat, just has a burger in front of him.
I'm gonna walk up and just slam the helmet on the table. I want in.
Sit. Do you want to eat?
I'm full. Some bullets, some lead in my gut, you know.
What happened? And he has like a crazy look in his eyes, and his eyes are baggy, and he's so covered in sweat.
Well, you were in the house. I saw someone dragging you out. I thought I return a favor. It's like trying to like hype himself up here. He's like trying to see more.
Definitely trying to act like a lot of it was more intentional than it was that he's like he easily defeated. Which you did pretty fucking good, honestly. But
it was just unfortunate that he rolled awfully.
But sometimes that's how it happens. And this villain that probably would have been like secondary villain died in the second to last episode, dead here. I am so proud of my ability to now adapt. The clone revelation is so big this early on. I just want to let you know that.
And that's so cool. I have these puzzle pieces that are in different continents.
I was investigating the basement. I heard the door creak open. I saw you coming down. We figured out through looking at camera footage what happened to you, or at least I did. Me and I saw you creeping down. I wanted to say something to you, and I felt a grip on me. And then I woke up on the street, and the house was on fire, and Sergey was on fire, and I had no sight of iron sight.
He's dead. Gone.
I don't care.
I was there. I was trying to find where you were.
He was one of us, but he was an outside contractor, and he kept stopping me talking to you.
Well, do you know why?
Because I want you back in. It's going to be very difficult to convince them to let you back in because of how much you know and what you were trying to do.
Do you know what Rodian's face? Not Rodian's face. Do you know what Ironsight's face looked like?
No.
Who's my favorite superhero?
I shouldn't have rolled. He knows.
I think so.
He's known you since you were like a younger, early teen, and you've probably talked about him. The stretchy guy, protein.
Like that.
You're telling me that the champion of New Caldera?
No. I saw him today after. It all happened. He was stretching across. He was doing something. I don't know. But it's not him, but he had the same face.
Cloning is a myth.
I pulled out the picture, slam it on the table. If you want to look up Protean's face, you can.
I know what the fuck it looks like. That could be Protean. What do you mean? And you hear one of the TVs and the thing is going off, and you hear Protean's voice, and you turn and he's giving a press conference with Flyby next to him and Valor next to him and Primate behind them, and Marrow, the red suit, bald headed, creepy motherfucker. All of them giving a presentation about what they're going to do about the building collapse, the docks explode. The official story is that they're saying shit's exploding because all they know is that the docks had hellfire rain down on them, and that building imploded. So that's it. And he goes,
Whoever you hired this guy from is part of something much larger.
Ironside has been known in New Caldera as a fantastic assassin for years.
Are we sure that it's always been that same person?
That's a good idea. I have no idea.
Maybe it's multiple. This is Ashton speaking. I don't think Dominic would say this.
Dominic could. I don't think that's a logical conclusion.
Maybe it's different people. Maybe it's.
Ironside could have been someone before that, or that could have always been Ironside, or maybe multiple people were Ironside.
Wait, why the fuck did you shoot me? Like
you're fine. Did it kill you?
No, because.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking.
What was that?
I drove you out there because they told me kill him or convince him to give it the fuck up. I knew you weren't going to. I injected you with something that I knew you would live past, and I killed you. I didn't know that the next fucking thing that was going to happen was meteors coming down. And I didn't know that one of those fuckers with the little crawly aliens, that's been the rumors and it's clearly true, would result in that. Dick, you hear in your head. I thought I could take your body, put it in a body bag, throw you in the river, and come find you after a day, or some shit like that. That's not what happened, clearly.
Either way, I need money. And I can do much more than I did before. I can be under a new name. I don't care.
They know what you look like.
I can change that.
Can you?
Can I?
Roll a d20 and add your endurance modifier, or your durability modifier, or your intellect. Choose between forcing it. 4. Eyeball, nose, drops.
I might need some time to figure it out.
Or maybe there's stuff on the street, face masks you could fucking do. Do that. He puts your eye back in.
Have you? I can't do that.
No.
We have another plan with that. I was gonna say, have you told anybody about what Ironsides did? And then I was gonna put on the helmet and just be him. But we're doing the thing with Protean, which you can just switch.
Or you can do fucking both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you told anyone about what's happened?
Sergey's pissed at me. We should go in for him, but I did not want to. I wanted to eat American hamburger. So I drove here and I sat down and I am eating before I tell anyone anything because fuck.
Nobody knows that Iron Sights is dead. I have his helmet.
Yeah.
I can be him. I'm not very good with guns, but I.
Sure, you can pretend to be Ironsides, and then if you find out through the big boss who hired Ironsides, they probably know the identity. Yeah. The Russians probably don't. Then you can swap out with Protean.
Yeah. Hell yeah. As long as I'm making money, I don't care who everyone thinks I am.
And the reason I gave you a healing factor is because I like you're one guy right now. I want to buff you. So soon you're also going to get a sniper and big damage weaponry and armor, which is awesome. I think that's cool.
Yeah, sick as hell. But yeah, that's probably the only option. And then, do you want me to roll a deception check for this entire conversation?
Yeah.
Seven. Advantage because it all matches up with what he knows.
I'll say yeah. You lied about your intentions. You didn't lie about any of the concrete facts of events that occurred.
And my intentions line up with what happened too. So, or what I say my intentions are lines up with what happened. Thank God.
The only thing you lied about was I want money.
18, yeah.
You said you wanted to get back into the group. That is a true fact.
Yeah, yeah.
18. Yeah.
That's what spies do. They say that such general shit.
And for like lie detectors and stuff, don't lie. Say the truth.
Same thing that Watt did last session. Go watch the last session of
The Ashes of Winter.
The Ashes of
Or
Winter.
our Song of Ice and Fire campaign. Watt is a ranger from the Riverlands, a bastard. Watt Rivers.
And what did he said? He was talking to
he was talking to. So, if you are a Game of Thrones fan, you might understand this. I'll make it brief for those who are only superhero fans. The Brackens and the Blackwoods have beef. Vikings, they're Ironborn, went through Brackenland to attack the Blackwoods. The Blackwoods worship the old gods. The Brackens and everyone else worship the new gods. You rode up, and the Brackens were like, well, are you going to protect the Blackwoods? We don't want you to do that. And you said, we'll protect people that believe in the faith of the Seven. You didn't say you wouldn't protect people that believe in the old gods, so they let you through. And then you saved the people that believe in the old gods.
Yeah.
Because you said you wanted to protect the faith of the Seven followers. You didn't say you didn't want to protect the old god followers.
Yeah. Which is the same concept. Yeah.
And it's not even a half truth. It's the truth. You just don't say an incorrect statement.
It's fire. I love both these characters. I love all my characters.
I'll change what happened then. Sergey didn't see shit. I'll say that an explosion happened and that Ironsight said he needed someplace to be. So you'll have to come up with a lie about that. But I'll say he made sure we were both alive and he dipped out.
He
dipped out. He's Russian. I should be having a Russian accent during this. Yes.
I was investigating how the house blew up. It's something that we need to know very quickly, and it's something that...
Did Sergey see you? Because I saw you.
I just talked to him outside.
Great. What? Like you or you?
Me.
Okay. No offense. Dick.
Yeah, we might need to... I don't know what you'll tell him on that front, but...
Well...
You sent me
away.
Say
the truth. We know about what you are. We found camera footage.
You and him?
Our group knows about you. But that can be two separate things.
Ironsight's...
You can be
Dominic Novikov.
You can
in
be...
the scuffle.
There you go.
He tried to blow up the house while you guys were in it.
You show your face to Sergey, right? So we can
Yeah.
Well, we can stage a death, or you can come in as Ironsights, leave, do work for us as... It's complicated, but we're doing complicated shit here, boy. You can work for us as Ironsights and leave and come back and work for us as Dom.
Yeah.
Or we can go outside, and if you have anyone that can wear that armor for you, you can get shot really quick in the street. I have no idea how much information my boss has about Ironsights, though. He might know who Ironsights is under that mask. So if he asks you to take it off and you're not him, it might be good to have two identities. Ironsights, who could be filled in by someone else while you're there to show that it's definitely not you, etc. The Alfred wearing the Batman suit trick.
How many steps of people are there above you?
2. 1 for America. The one above him is in Russia. So for our purposes, 1.
Do you have any reason why Ironsights might be trying to get you?
No. For why? For why he actually attacked me in the basement, or for something for this? Because he knew I wanted to talk to you. I think he was just restraining me, trying to stop that happening so he could have to jump on you. He's been working with us for a couple months as an enforcer.
Maybe it's a secondary job. Somebody's hired him to kill me.
You want to stage an attack on you when you're working for us to paint him as a traitor.
Yes. And then maybe contact whoever is trying to kill me. Say it failed. We'll figure that out when it happens.
Yes. I'll write down in like our future plans, Protean attacks Dom.
Yeah.
Wow, he's Russian. You sure you don't want to eat?
As I said, I'm full.
Do you have a new phone or anything?
Yes, and yeah.
I'll put my number in there. I'll contact you when I'll let my boss know that this conversation happened, and I'll contact you. He's a eccentric individual. I think he'd like to have an alien on his crew. Not that you are an alien, but
The assistance of one, I understand.
of course.
Miss Ditko is all right.
That's good. That's good.
You saw the apartment building explode?
Yes.
That was him.
I figured he leveled something for us outside the city a couple months ago, and it was similar. But that's not going to happen again. You killed him. You avenged her building.
Well, okay, let's go with the plan that way.
I'll text you.
And he's gonna stand up and try and sneak his way out past the crime scene.
Make a stealth check. Stay safe. And do not reply, I assume. Continue walking.
Yeah. That is going to be an 11.
Dom, you turn the Lieutenant Jefferson, I believe.
Jefferson.
Lieutenant Jefferson. Like hands a clipboard to someone. Well, how have you been, kid? I haven't seen you in like a couple of days.
Good. I have been making some money. I've been
Safe
better.
money.
Yeah, I got it from. I have not made any money from my endeavors. That's a true statement.
You got given money by Protean, which is safe money.
The safest money.
Yeah, that's good. I'm proud of you. Are you staying out of trouble?
No, but you know this city.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if I can use this in any way.
Look at this new phone I got. Run. The whole police department's against you. Oh, so cute.
I saw that van right there. It took somebody a while ago. It looked pretty similar.
Yeah, I can't really speak on that, but
I'm just telling you so you know. I don't.
No, that van has been connected to a couple missing persons cases, and
they've all been at, and I would say the name of the high school,
Foglum.
Foglum, and they've all been at Foglum High School.
Some of them.
Not all of them.
No, just I shouldn't tell you this. It's just kids.
One of them is Juno, Antonio Caldera. I would say
Antonio.
Sorry,
Delgado.
Delgado.
There's the name of the city.
Oh my! Yeah.
Founder of the city, 15-year-old boy.
Delgado. And then I would.
How you? What?
I've been looking for Juno.
You should leave that to us. You don't have a gun. You don't have a vest. You're a kid. You could get really hurt doing that.
And you're like 80.
I am 42 years old.
Oh, well, either way, we both shouldn't be doing this.
No. I almost agree with you. I'm paid by the taxpayers to do exactly this.
Like he's a 20, like a 30-year-old. I've been doing this so long.
Okay, keep your nose out of trouble, please.
This is something you probably know, but it has something to do with the Russian mob.
We found evidence that supports that theory.
A house just blew up in the north of town. It's connected. Can I give you my phone number?
Yeah. Fuck it. Listen. I can't tell you not to do anything, but I can't stop you from doing anything. Just please stay safe. And yeah, you get Lieutenant Jefferson's number. You can add him to your contacts.
Making him think I'm just a kid trying to do shit
doing some
is way better.
Report, taking photos. We're doing investigation.
Peter Parker.
Yeah. Pre-Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
LT Jeff.
Yes.
I'm putting these in. I'm gonna change them all and put them in as how he would put them in.
That's completely fine.
I think that's fun.
Thick lady from the motel.
Fine shit.
Southern fine shit. What was Russell's last name I chose?
I don't remember.
Claremont fine shit. He would have been born in 2012. Dominic. He's 16. It's 2028. He's born in 2012.
That's awful.
Stop it.
Dude, stop.
Did you say anything to Sergey, or did you just leave?
I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah, you go that. You hear a boy.
He's searching.
Yeah, and do you return back to the manor?
Unless there's anything else, I think that's the only thing I really had.
You go there, you come on down. You see they have a ton of pieces, and he goes, the helmet.
Can you make me a copy of that? I just need the helmet specifically. The rest of the armor isn't super.
Do you need just the helmet? Is this for pretending? Or
yeah.
Well, why pretending to be?
In the fight with Dominic is what the excuse is going to be. Didn't kill him at the scene, but it would make sense if they fought.
But just the helmet instead of the whole suit? Or are you saying you're going to keep the helmet?
I want
as like a spoil of war.
No, dude.
This ridiculous behavior from you, Gustafson.
I'm meaning the story I'm going to use is that in the fight with Dominic as Ironsights. I was doing the same thing. As Ironsights, the fight with him damaged the armor, and I'm having to get it fixed somewhere in something else. Is what I'm saying as going to be my excuse. Can you make a copy of that helmet for me?
Yes, we can do that. Add Ironsight's helmet to your thing. We can duplicate that. And some like nanotech little like drones come up and start doing some 3D printing type thing. His communicator was damaged, but we will have it repaired by the end of by tomorrow morning when Antonio wakes up. And then
this is what happens when you give me a shot at Boba Fett.
Yeah. Which I'm fine with you killing Boba Fett in session 2 if it's my story. Hell yeah. For reference, in high school I ran a Star Wars game and I had Boba Fett cameo and 5 men tried to. I watched 5 grown men say, "We need to kill Boba Fett."
Not grown men.
As level 1 characters. Yeah. You should get some rest. You've had a long day. I'll let you know in the morning when this armor's ready. Holy shit.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. You've done a lot for us.
Your dogs are harassing me.
Boy. Charlie! Hey, Charlie!
Theo, get out of here, Theo.
Charlie! Theo, Gus! Oh, I just said Gus. Guess it's the big one. Charlie's the small one. Everybody. The big one doesn't get on camera much because he's hard to pick up, but I will.
He's going to check on Antonio one more time and then go to bed.
Make a perception check. Who's a handsome fella? 18. Okay. So, you poke your head in the room and it's completely fine. That same one is like addressing him or like looking over him. His IV seems fine. There's like a little display. It seems like he's in kind of a healing room that is probably used for when Proteum gets like shit faced, but it's being used for its actual purpose here.
Okay. I'm just gonna go to bed.
Yeah, you go to bed. You collapse. I'm trying to get you on camera, Gus, but you really don't want to be on camera. I'll put you down, handsome boy. And if that is everything you'd like to do before you go to bed, then can we pull up issue 2, scene 2, and this will be the last thing of this. Don't get mad at me beating my dogs. They're actively fighting each other. And it's also not beating. Issue 2. Yes. Okay. I apologize to go off camera for a moment, but
this is the character from last time.
Who? I love her. Okay. Boom. Bang. Pow.
What voice did I do?
You're completely wrong. I'll be completely candid. I was writing this scene right as we started streaming, and I wanted to expand on it a little bit. So, and also because the camera has been broken a couple times, not broken, but messed up, the scene 2 is annoyed right now. I would have to redo it. Instead of redoing it, let's just read the scene and I'll expand upon it.
Cool.
I don't want to have it on screen because I might addition that's not there. So, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Once again, the city of New Caldera finds itself at the crossroads of chaos. But, dear listeners, hope shines through this darkness. The moon reflecting the light of the sun that is heroic might. Those who wish to protect New Caldera continue to do their duties, as do the villains, and both are willing to do dastardly dark deeds to get what they wish. A dimly lit room, concrete walls, no windows. A man hangs from the ceiling by his wrists. His expensive suit is ruined. His face is swollen. Blood drips from his nose. He groans. A metal chair scrapes across the floor. A woman sits down in front of him. Dark skin, sharp features, a shaved head, black tactical clothing. A cigarette glows in the darkness. The hanging man slowly opens one eye. Fuck you. She opens a folder. Inside are photographs, crime scenes, dead gangsters, burned warehouses, and bodies. A lot of bodies.
Tell me about the shipment.
I don't know anything.
Interesting.
She flips to another photo. The man's expression changes immediately. A family.
Because, according to this, you were overseeing distribution? Which means you're either lying or someone much higher up than you lied.
The man remains silent. The woman sighs.
I was hoping you'd choose the second option.
Why? Why?
Because if it's the first option, Mrs. Lincoln gets another turn.
The prisoner immediately pales. Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
The door behind her opens. Both look over. Miss Lincoln walks in carrying a bottle of whiskey. Miss Lincoln is the ironclad individual from the end of last session who was fighting people using metal manipulation.
Fancy that one.
She was referred to as Miss Lincoln briefly on the comms. Is he talking?
No.
Miss Lincoln unscrews the whiskey bottle. Good. She slowly pulls off a ring on her left ring finger. It levitates in front of the man. So there's a conversation to be had. The chains tighten around his hands as the room vibrates with metal and the prisoner screams. Let's begin. The other woman, the dark-skinned woman, exits and closes the door. And vroom, we see that it is a mechanical room, seemingly in a governmental institution. An older woman, middle-aged, presumably the same woman that we heard in the ear of Miss Lincoln last episode, comes up and goes, "How's it going?" The dark-skinned woman goes, "Fine. He's a low-level goon. He's not going to have much info, but Lily is getting it out of him. Absolutely." And the older chain-smoking woman goes, she's very sore, looks up, goes, "Good. I have bad news. We lost an operative tonight. Maybe not, but unless he dug out his tracker, it stopped or got destroyed and his vitals went low." The other woman looks at her and goes, "Who?" "Codename Ironsight." Dear listeners, that is a sign of more to come. To see more of that, however, you shall have to tune in next time. Is poor Sojourner in peril? Will Dom's journey make him lose humanity or grow it? Will Miss Lincoln's exploits reveal her true motivations? What is the link between Ironsight and the Russian Mafia? Will these stories unite or remain forever separated? Find out next time on A Superpowered Earth, Dark Tether. Yeah. Woo. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Heck yeah.
Specifically tuning into issue 2, A Cautionary Tale to Never Meet Your Heroes. Dark Tether issue 2. If you don't know, we have longer episode titles for this because they're indicative of the very long, insane last episode comic book titles from old comic books, things like that. That basically described the entire plot.
5-word long title.
Yeah. The name of last session was The Strange New Evil from Outer Space. And the name of this session is A Cautionary Tale to Never Meet Your Heroes. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Monday we'll be returning to our regularly scheduled program with D&D, the Choral Council. Then we'll end season 1 of The Ashes of Winter with a 7th episode, and we will return to this story in the future. There's a lot of superhero content coming out this year. There's already been a ton of superhero content. So
wild.
Now we're going to continue returning to the story consistently, but we're especially going to focus on it when Supergirl,
Supergirls are coming out soon.
Spider-Man, Avengers
Yeah.
Doomsday. Definitely expect like 2 back-to-back sessions when those drop. Batman game already came out. Lego Batman, Daredevil came out. It was good. The Boys came out. It was good.
Every good superhero movie.
Yes.
It's 2026.
So expect in the next 6 months as those things come out, definitely focus on the story. We apologize for the month delay, and we apologize for the month delay with the Ashes of Winter. As
Back to normalcy.
back
Should
to
be.
normalcy, a continuation of these stories, definitely. But
And I think that's about
if
it.
that is it, thank you guys so much for tuning in to issue 2 of Dark Tether, and join our Discord in the link in the description so you can be excited and prepared for session 16 of the Choral Council coming out Monday. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a
4:30
good
p.m.
evening.